Okay, hi. Welcome to session 54 of Iron Gods, where Wit just literally vanished.
She does that.
I see. Oh no, I see her on the Skype. She's just vanished off the stream.
Woo!
It's shyness. We all know how shy she is.
Right? We're all getting her elbow. Oh, there's Wit. There she is.
All right.
It's like snake hand Wit. Sorry, I'm late. You got a haircut. Have you had a haircut, Nick? You have. I've seen it. It's all tied back and shaved.
It's just not as styled, but he had it cut last week.
Yeah.
Quite dapper.
It looks hot.
It's got that very Viking-esque hairstyle. I approve.
You also look good. You got a haircut,
Modern Viking.
cleaned up, unshaven, your face and shit. How?
Did I? Oh.
Yeah,
I shaved because I went to work today.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh. Although we've just gone remote again because as a good chunk of our first year intake have COVID.
What? Fucking.
They were all like,
Why? Because Texas is so
know.
enlightened and are so embracing of the CDC recommendations. Apparently,
Well,
listening to your
you're the
lieutenant governor.
It's about the unvaccinated black people causing the surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to kick a puppy after reading that. The guy was such a douche. I mean, what did you read?
So what I figure is you should all come to Texas and try and breed them out. That's what I'm thinking.
There we go.
Yeah. So I left Texas. And
For a reason.
I mean, that's what my people have been trying, but you know,
Wait, who are your people, Nick?
the Mexicans.
Oh.
Mexicano.
I thought you were talking the vegans.
I mean, you already stole this fucking. You stole this land from us once.
It's true, we did.
Yeah, there's always this history's written by the victors spiel. So deal, you know.
I mean,
So
I
we'll throw-
love all the stuff coming up about rewriting history around the Alamo and stuff.
I mean, Al's not still bitter about us dumping all that tea in Boston. So
I mean, that was just a shitty way to make tea in a big waste, wasn't it, really?
What
mean,
was shitty is we dressed up as Native Americans to do it, to blame it on other people.
That's true.
Thing.
Yes.
Vegans don't get enough protein to be able to reproduce, to breed anybody out.
I mean, that
just
was
figured they
actually the
bud.
whole point. That's why Nick's doing it.
I'm gonna shoot a hot load of protein down your throat. Now.
Got to catch me first, but you can totally run faster than me.
And that is at the $15 a month Patreon goal for RPGMP3.com.
I'm betting it'd be tepid at best.
Oh God.
I like how Akazu's saying he's still alive. He's back, by the way. Tim's back in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Permanently or just
Yeah, I bought a house.
or as permanent as
Oh,
he is?
I was scared for a brief moment. I was like, it didn't go well.
Well, like literally, Becca was just like, "Screw this job, it's terrible," and they moved back to Houston.
Aw.
Oh, so she didn't like her job?
He was excited about her job, but apparently she wasn't excited about her job.
I mean, it's some kind of engineering. How exciting can it actually expectation versus reality in every job?
Yes.
That's true.
So today I am sponsored by Wizard Dice. I have two of their sets right here, if you can see them.
Your background's messing with it.
Pull it back just a pinch.
Yeah,
Like-
I see him. It's
Put-
just yeah.
Put your hand behind it. No, that makes it disappear completely. How interesting.
Yeah.
You need a green screen.
Perfect.
I do.
It's nice. I like them.
These are the Chamberlain and the Tragic Backstory dice set. I also have the Tragic Backstory Big Chungus D20.
I like that. That's
That looks like a
That's
meteor
so
strike.
fun. I
Now
love
the
it.
the Chamberlain, as in the Dark Crystal. I
I think
Nice.
so. They're all kind of modeled a lot. Maybe not all of them, but most of them are kind of named after some sort of reference.
I mean, that's the game, right?
Yeah.
We're nerds
that is-
people. Nerd
That is
people
normally how
do
you
that.
name things.
And I am posting the link in the Twitch chat.
You should also put it on.
Thank
You
you,
should
Nick.
also put it on the Discord.
I think I did at one point, but I should do it again.
You did, but yeah, I was having trouble finding it when I was looking before.
Did you put it in projects or?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
probably in
fucking put it
projects.
somewhere, bro. Like,
Oh
what do you-
no, one of my gift subs has expired.
One of your what?
One of my gift subs to somebody else's channel I never go to.
Oh, that's nice. Are you just supporting them because you're a nice guy?
Well, no, I get given a gift sub because I'm in the channel from like, you know, when one channel rates another or something, and then it's like somebody gives gift subs and it's like, oh, we'll randomly.
I got you. Somebody gift subbed you randomly, and you now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll one of my Wizard dice. I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if I'm gonna be nice to Hal tonight or not.
Nothing but 20s.
I mean,
Wizard dice, I
what's
hear.
the chance?
She doesn't say if a high roll is nice or
okay.
a low roll.
And I have my answer.
He's going to be critical.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, let's do this.
He went all robotic. I didn't hear the response, but it sounds like he's going to go all chaotic neutral and do whatever the fuck he wants.
Who went robotic?
Nick,
Am
I didn't hear what he
robot?
said.
Am,
I didn't hear what he said when he rolled.
am I a robot?
No, not now.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, that was just a bad dream, Buligup. You're still organic.
So last game, we were fighting. We went down the well, came into this room, and we were fighting some androids. And then
Malformed androids.
somebody
Yeah,
in
well,
chat,
may have been summoned.
somebody in chat decided to drop a random encounter. So
it was good for you though.
On an already kind of difficult combat, we then had to fight a bunch of blind orcs.
Blind raging orcs that were uber.
Mutant orcs.
Yeah,
I
mutant
ended
orcs.
up on the ceiling fighting orcs like, was it Lionel Richie?
I was just gonna say.
Really? Really?
You should have weapon of choiced it.
We're going with then you could have flown.
And so we ended up defeating them. The person that we came here to seek, I forget what her name is.
Laris Zaleshi.
That's the one. That's why he's got the computer brain, right?
Right. That's why his brain is a computer.
He's a robot.
She has run off.
No, not a robot.
She's not a girl, not a robot. She has
What is the preferred pronoun?
And so we finished with combat very late at night and then went to bed.
Because we were all fucking tired.
Yeah,
Lars
that was
is
a
running
long
around
fight.
somewhere
I mean,
invisible.
I don't plan for combats to be quite so long, but when they drop a random encounter like that, what else can you do, right?
And it was wildly successful. We're so close to leveling up now.
You're at 4. The NPC's at 2.
But we need to rest before we can get another random encounter. And
so as I understand it, Kiernan was chasing the lady off into the darkness. Was where we left.
Right.
he was doing that while he's chasing where he thinks she went.
That's where I think she went. That's
But
correct.
I'm hoping he doesn't start opening doors to places that could have big bad things in it while we're mostly injured. Then
I was not planning on doing that. I was planning on trying to be, but the thing that's going to alter my tactics a little bit is how long does glitter dust last, and does it require concentration or anything?
Well, that depends on where you got it.
You'd have to make a spellcraft check to know that.
Really gross.
Well, I don't need to do a spellcraft check to see if it's still on me. That's my point.
What are we saying? What's still on you?
Am I still
Glitter dust.
glowing like from glitter dust?
Probably not. I don't think it lasts that long. It's rounds. It's not like forever. Yeah. Let me check it.
I could also check because I have the spell.
Oh, that would be helpful. They saved me Googling it. It is 1 round per level. So no, you are not still glowing.
Great. Moogly googly. All right.
Her vanish is probably going to, or invisible is probably going to be gone shortly too.
But then so's Kiernan's, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's got vanish. That just lasts a couple rounds, anyways.
Mm.
I'm not convinced it's still going. I thought I ended it by attacking, but
Oh yeah, you probably did.
Yeah, because I don't have the symbol on anymore, so it's definitely not on. I turned it off.
Orange blob on you for, was that vanish? Is that what we did?
That's the glitter dust. The orange blob was
well,
the glitter
that's
dust.
gone, so you're good.
All right. Excellent.
So, oh goodness, did we get a random encounter?
Already?
Right?
I should probably.
I believe that was a threat. Well, he's run off, right? That was the end of the combat. You guys are just like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
He's dashed off into the darkness. So, Kiernan, what are you doing? Are you carrying on running around this corner? Are you carrying on? There's a door here. Hang on, let me open up some of this map now. You can see it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If the door was open or closed, because that was going to determine some things
That
too.
door is open. Let me do it so you can see that. You can also see here there is. All right, see down to about here. I suppose I'll fill that in. Like, I guess you can see kind of to there. And probably to about here, and then here. There's like a pipe thing. Like, I'm just gonna cut that there. I'll just take out this black piece so you can see the whole pipe. There. That's what you can see. This door to the south of you is also open, so you can probably see a bit of that as well.
Okay. Oh boy. All right.
So there's a lot of kind of rubble and nonsense off to the edges. These two double doors to the south here are closed. Well, right there. Yes, I am. These guys. And I'm not pinging at all. Oh, because I've got polygon reveal on. This door is open, and this door is open. And
Gotcha. Based on the, I do see the, I do see the arcs.
Yeah, a corridor here continues into darkness. Let me flip this to tactical so everyone else can see what I'm talking about. Like a motherfucker professional. Like so. There we go. Beautiful. So, the double doors here are closed, and the two doors next to you are open. This corridor here vanishes into darkness. It looks like, from what you can see here, that there is some kind of makeshift plug covering the end of like a pipe like this one.
Gotcha.
Are all these pipes here, are they all closed?
No, they're open, but they're all crushed and damaged. They just look like a dark pipe into nothing.
So they don't look like they go anywhere.
No, well, yeah, you can see these two at the top, and the top two, they're basically open, but the inside is all smashed and damaged, maybe 10, 15 feet into them.
Okay.
We need you to do your survival check for tracking. I'm going to basically.
So what are you doing? You were running after her. Why are you just?
I know, but I don't know where she went, so I'm going to stay put and hide right where I'm at.
Well,
you're gonna hide in the middle of the room.
but what about
dark.
the fact that we're all?
It is dark. That's true. But I mean, how do you hide in just the dark? Please explain this to me.
I'm basically going to squat down here against this door, against this wall right here, right?
Okay, so you're hiding against that box and attempting to kind of hide in the shadows, and yeah,
sure.
That's
I
fair.
basically want to keep an eye on each of these doors to see if there's any kind of ripple or someone trying to get by, you know?
Okay, make me a hide check.
Would Silas like a little healing nanites while we're standing here
Yeah.
in the doorway to
I
the
would
exit?
certainly not say no to those.
Yes.
35 stealth.
Okay, good. You're stealthed.
Do you perhaps want to come into the room? You don't have to wait out in the water out there. You can come in. I think everything is dead.
Well, if an invisible person tries to run past us, that might be good to stand here.
Do we think that maybe we want to rest?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Might be a good idea.
15 points back to Silas.
Oh, wow. He'll like that. He was suffering quite badly.
I can give him another jolt if he wants.
He would not say no to that. In fact, he would greatly appreciate that.
Oh, just 8 this time.
It'll probably do him. It's not going to get him to full, but he's definitely not a... Just 8 is going to put him at this. He's doing well. He's all right. He's good with that. Tatia's pretty beaten up as well. So Kiernan is hiding in the darkness. The rest of you are standing around healing. Do you want to make me a perception check, Kiernan? Kiernan?
Sure.
Mr. Fent.
31.
You listen, and you can hear your friends talking further up into the behind you in the complex. Other than kind of the noise of dripping water, the odd sounds of metal kind of grating a little bit in what you suspect might be chains swinging, there isn't a lot of noise here. Can't hear the sounds of anyone moving, other than your buddies.
All I heard was, okay, I heard there wasn't a lot, and then there was a bunch of silence. I don't know if you cut out.
Did I cut out?
Not to me, but...
Me.
So
Just repeat it again.
I will. I'll repeat the thing I made up on the fly again. So you hear the sounds of metal swinging in the distance. You assume it's hanging chain. You hear your friends talking about healing and casting magic behind you. But other than that, there's very little. There's dripping water from somewhere, obviously maybe down the well, seeping, but nothing else. You can't hear movement. You don't feel like there's anything here.
Okay.
Can't hear the sounds of a running person.
I'm still staying put and listening right now until they're done with what they're doing.
Alexander,
Yes, Buligup.
you have any more of those batteries? My gravity clip seems to have run out of power.
Ah, yes. I'll reach into my haversack and retrieve a battery. Pass to Buligup.
Okay, cool. Kiernan, in the dark, you notice, you think you see a kind of an organic-y shape in this rubble over here. Somewhere, just for a second.
Organic-y shape?
So
Or
it looks like it's like
humanoid?
it's like rubble, right? And you see kind of just for a second like a head and shoulders. Just for a second.
What about knees and toes?
It could be the light. Or the lack thereof. Or the
Sure.
fear and the eeriness of this place.
I'm going to focus. I'm going to be cocky and rely on my thinking that I am hidden relatively well. So I'm going to focus on that.
So
And-
you are aware you ran into this place. So even though you hid, the chances are people know you're here if they were looking in this direction and can see in the dark.
Gotcha.
Which they may not be able to do. So,
That's fair.
You know,
I would like to look inside this room where what's her face was.
what's her face? Okay,
Dolores?
that sounds fine. Would you like a description of that room again?
I'm just. Is there anything of any sort of worth? I guess. I mean.
What I'm hearing is yes. I'd love a description.
Yes, sure.
This room seems to be a storage room of some sort, with several old metal cabinets lined against the north wall. You search it, I assume?
We.
You dig around in the cabinets and you find some kind of gun-looking thing that Alexander gets excited about.
Ooh.
The fuck does that look like? Hold on. I don't even know what that looks like.
This adventure path needs Gamma World like artifact tables where you pick something up and you start fiddling with it and you accidentally blow your own head off or you discover how to use it. You know,
Oh, like on Barrier Peaks where the gun that was designed to look like you hold it the wrong way and you could shoot yourself if you.
There is also a second kind of similarly shaped device that has a very long, thin barrel.
Ooh.
There is also another one of those things that Alexander injects people with, and you find 40 silver discs as well.
And those are used batteries, right?
Yes, they are used batteries. They're dead batteries, but they're used as currency.
Oh, could I check Buligup's battery? Oh no, that's right. They just after you power your clip, could I check the battery to see if it survived and can be recharged? Because there's a percentage chance of that. I know.
10%?
I thought it was higher, but
Maybe.
I think
you
I'd
check.
have to look up the technology.
I mean,
I think it's,
yeah, I've got it open somewhere, but I don't know where. I have Numeria open in case somebody drops another thing on you, because that table
lovely.
was cripplingly terrible.
they all are. There really needs to be some separate ones since there's like not ones for you're in town.
Right? There's no town. There's none of that nonsense. It's just boom. Giant monster of here's a murder ball. Congratulations, murder ball. Murder ball. Additionally, do you find anything else here? Let me check. Hold on. So you have two pistol-y gun-looking things that Alexander seems to get excited about. You have a bunch of silver discs and one of those injector guns that. You also see a campsite, basic camping equipment.
She's probably set up here overnight at least. Yeah.
It seems like that's about it. Nothing else here. Some personal stuff like, canteens, camping stuff, maybe some rations, the kind of things you would expect. So she set up here and was expecting potentially to camp here for a while before you came and messed with it.
If Tatia would like to have Nicodemus guard the exit since he can smell things really well too, I'd then go up to Buligup's area to see what the tech he found is.
So I missed a little bit of that, but was that comment made towards Tatia?
Yeah, if you would.
Okay. So then in that case, Tatia would respond, yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Awesome.
All right. So where were you thinking of Nicodemus putting up a post?
Yeah, just like in the area where between the doors where where somebody has to exit this place.
So like where Silas is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Nicodemus, move over towards the doors. And he's like, meow. And I'm like, all right. And so
Probably more pointing because he probably doesn't understand door.
Exactly. That's why he's like, meow. And so I'm like, okay, fuck, I forgot. And so I gotta grab my scrap and be like, all right, Nicodemus, come on, stupid. Just kind of drag him towards the door. And then I Tatia pushes his bottom down. Good boy. Stay.
And then I'll move up there to check out Buligup's finds if he's willing to show me.
Oui,
Okay.
I will show the guns.
Guns. The guns. Make me a roll, Alexander. Just make me one. It's going to be disgustingly
I
high.
assume it's engineering.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do. 41.
Okay, this is a white nanite hypergun.
Ooh,
Time worn.
time worn. Shoot. Okay. Still.
It has 3 charges currently in it. You also have a time-worn arc pistol with 4 charges in it. And the other gun with the long, thin barrel is a time-worn white hologram generator.
What does that do?
And yeah, what did those things do?
Okay.
Illusion, basically. It'll have something programmed in it. It can make.
The hologram generator is a handheld device with a long, thin barrel. It manipulates photons and sound waves to produce highly realistic images and sounds, similar in nature to those generated by figment illusions. Generally, you record something into it and then you can play it back. The white one can create a static, motionless image no larger than a large creature and can store 5 images.
Did you say it was 5 charges in that one?
I said it was... No, it has no charges listed. A time-worn white hologram generator.
Right, but
There's 4 charges in the arc pistol. There's 3 charges in the hypergun. Oh yes, 1 charge per round for the... How many charges does it store?
right, because that time worn, that's
Important, I know.
yeah.
Oh, capacity is 30, so let's say it has 20. That seems reasonable.
Excellent. Does it have any kind of like inventory saying it actually has anything recorded?
It does have an image recorded. You can kind of swipe through to it. It looks like one of those robots you had a hard time fighting. The one that Kiernan's weapon was the only one that really had anything. You think it was called a Gearsman?
Yeah.
Has an image of a Gearsman in it.
Okay. So who can use that stuff?
Not basically Alexander and Kiernan because they have the feet to use it. So with the tech stuff, anything that is like complicated to use, it requires the engineer, the technologist feat. Anything that's just like, let's throw a grenade, we're ruling. So technically by rule, you need the technologist feat to use any technology, which is horse shit. Because the whole point in technology is you probably don't need the tech. Somebody goes, twist this and throw it. You can do that.
Yeah.
You just need someone like Kiernan and Alexander to show you how.
Point this end at the enemy and pull this trigger.
Yeah, guns though, you still get the negative for not being proficient.
Yeah.
That's
so.
And they
The
might
white
not be able to-
hypergun-
And I would rule something complicated like a hologram generator would require the technologist feat because there's going to be like options and nonsense, and then
So
So
the
I-
white hypergun will do remove disease.
which is pretty nice.
That was the first one that you said, right?
A hypo gun, yeah.
Yeah. The
Basically-
white gun.
Basically, it's like a Star Trek syringe, like a
Nice.
yeah.
I know.
So maybe I get one of those,
I got you.
Alexander, and then you have one to separate.
Sure, if you want the worn hypogun that does slightly more healing.
I'll leave that to you to decide. I'm not there, but I was just.
Do you have one that isn't time one?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
black nanite one we have is
Yeah,
not.
the black one's not time one, but it doesn't. It's not as great as the white one, right?
No, it does 2d8 plus 3. The white does 3d8 plus 5, but the black will do lesser restoration, and the white does remove disease, but that takes a lot of charges to do.
More than it's got.
The secondary effect takes 5 charges.
And it only has 3, right?
Oh yeah, so yeah, we can't do the. So we just got 3 doses of healing with that.
That seems awful.
Yeah.
It's like they're not writing this with their own rules.
Well, there really needs to be. A lot of the stuff really needs a way to
Fix
not time warm some of them. So it's like so we got 3. I mean, it's essentially a potion at this point, or 3 potions of healing.
Like if we were to
Yeah.
cannibalize the black one and use it to harvest it for parts, maybe we could
So
get rid of the black one and then use the white one to
But
fix
the
it.
black one isn't time worn and won't wear out.
I feel like what happened is they started writing this adventure and they thought, technology, that'll be cool. And then they got into it and it turned out to be much bigger than they thought it was going to be, to kind of make it feel different. And then they were just like, well, let's make it like spells and technologists can use it, but nobody else can.
Well, and they want normal people not to be using too much technology and not go down the technomancer or
Right. Yes, they're
technically-
civilians with particle weapons.
I still am tempted to go down technomancer, but
You'll lose a level of spellcaster, won't you?
I would until I took the there's a feat that lets me get that back.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty. I know there's feats for everything in Pathfinder somewhere.
Yeah, but it would or it might take 2 feats to fully get that back. But I would not get the wizard discoveries. As
Oh,
feats.
it would just be like you'd get the spell level.
Yeah, but I would get more skill points and a few other bonuses level. Plus, I'd get extra technic spells.
That's a cool feat. Oh, I have a new chair, by the way, which is why I'm swinging about.
Oh, nice.
Leah got a new chair for her office, and now I have a cast-off chair that has a back and it isn't made of plastic, and it's wonderful. It also has somewhere a remote control.
For
Shiatsu butt plug.
Yeah, it has a picture of a body, and I think it might actually have a heating pad in it somewhere.
Ooh.
we just got my wife a new gaming chair for her home office.
Was it one of those fancy Secret Lab ones that I want?
It's not quite that fancy, but it did have the option of having the vibrating pillow and stuff. But it's got like way more padding and lumbar support than
that's
and a
cool.
footrest. So
I quite like the Razer one as well, which has like the head pillow that's snacky snack. It's like a little snake head pillow, which is pretty cute.
I have one of those in my Herman Miller chair.
What a snacky snack pillow.
Well, it's got a high enough back for someone with my freakish height, so I can actually have back all the way up to the top of my normal height, because it's pretty monstrous.
But it's nice
like,
having
a chair that fits me.
It's nice having an actual chair at my desk instead of that temporary plastic piece of shit. I was holding off until I found something, and I'll probably replace this too when I find something cooler. But I don't know.
There was one.
There's
one I bought my daughter. I bought my daughter one from Office Depot, of all places, and it is amazing. It was not cheap, but it's one of those, like, they rate it by hours. You can comfortably sit in this chair for 2 hours. The one that we got her was 8 hours, and like everyone wants to sit in the chair. It is amazing. It's so.
That's how they.
It's like 450 bucks.
That's how they rate restaurant seating. They rate it by time. So if I have a restaurant where I want to turn over heads, I buy 30-minute chairs.
Yeah, that's why McDonald's has those hard plastic chairs that have the caltrops built into them, right?
Right.
Oh my goodness. You know what I'm sitting in? A kitchen chair. That's what Isaac's using too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to love yourself more. I like your kitchen, by the way.
I do, but I also love my son so much that I got myself a gaming computer for Christmas that isn't mine anymore, and it's sitting in his room on the brand new desk I got him to hold my computer. That's not my computer anymore.
So you enabled the pilfering of your own computer stuff right under your own nose.
What's he playing?
There's part of me that's really conflicted about whether or not I should feel bad about it, because I love that he has gotten into gaming so much, and he's doing so much stuff in Photoshop and doing crazy like video editing and all this stuff, and I'm just like,
also good.
All of that. I'm like, here you go.
Hey, wait! You need to get him into audio editing, because I've got literally 1,000 hours of audio that needs going on.
So he's been recording music and stuff, like him playing the clarinet and things like that, and like playing stuff on top of each other. And I'm just like, if you're really interested and you have some projects for him, I bet he would friggin' love it.
I got to send you a link to this guy I found. He's actually part of the band. Well, he is the band, essentially, Frog Leap Studios. His name's Leo Maracchioli.
Yeah.
He does cover tunes, but he does heavy metal versions of them all. He sings, and he does all the instruments. He
does
plays the drums, the bass, the lead guitar, all the effects and the post processing and the overlays and everything on the computer after the fact. They're all amazing.
That's awesome.
He does Africa, which Nick hates.
Nick does hate the entirety of Africa.
But to give you an example, he does some like Bee Gees tunes and ABBA tunes from the disco, but he does heavy metal versions of them. They're amazing. But like he does Tragedy
songs too.
They are. But Tragedy from the Bee Gees, it's amazing. It's really good. And he does Feel Good by the Gorillaz. And that's amazing. He's actually wearing a bunny suit going through the Norwegian airport while playing the guitar while filming this video. It's amazing. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Looking at this guy jamming away, you know, it's just amazing.
I mean, there's stranger shit that happens in Norway.
That's very true.
So
But
the way I
speaking of
read,
stranger shit, I was waiting for them to get like a couple rounds, but I'm kind of concerned that there's this.
I mean, they've had a couple of rounds at this point.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of move to this corner here to get out of sight of whatever Chuckles is, and I'm going to do another one of my vanishes for the day.
Okay.
I thought you only had 3 of those.
I had 4 for a day.
Ah.
And I'm going to move over here.
4 vanishes in a day. That's crazy.
Correct. 5 rounds each.
Okay, stop moving for a second and go back to where you were. I need to check.
There I am.
I need to check around and how long this takes before I see if you have enough time to do this before I do something else. Hold on.
Well, since I was focusing and not hearing any kind of spell casting.
Yeah, but they were casting, so they've done rounds of casting and they've checked a bunch of stuff. So.
Well, I would assumed I would have heard that, right?
Yeah, well, you're listening to them. I'm just I just need to check something to see how long it takes. Hold on. There it is. That's probably enough. Why would you have that? Why are you saying you would? What? The actual adventure? What? Why? What?
Actual adventure?
Oh, another cover that this guy did. He did I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. Holy crap, it's like the best version of it I've ever heard. He did I'm Still Standing by Elton John. That's a really good version too. Now, where is that? I'm looking for the channel here.
I've got it bookmarked.
Frog Leap Studios. Putting it in the Twitch. I love everything about this guy. Now, not all of the songs I like WAP by Nicki Minaj or whatever it is. I wasn't too good. But, you know, Adele's Hello, you're like, Adele? There's an Adele song?
I mean,
No. His version of Hello is amazeballs. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time. And it doesn't sound anything like hers at all. It's like a heavy metal version of it. And the resonant singing and it's really good.
He partners with a few good people on some of those too.
Yeah. He's got like a real band now and he's been touring. So some of the people that have done appearances on some of his videos are now like members of the band and stuff. Listen to Your Heart by the band Heart. He has Violetta. He had a female guest singer for that, and she does a really good job on singing alongside him with that. That's really good.
I thought Listen to Your Heart was
why? The rules don't match the tactics again.
Of course.
Why?
Did they give her
Box
like
set,
items that
yeah.
aren't
No.
named right or anything?
No.
I mean, in my defense, I was giving those guys time, but I was also kind of focusing on hearing any shenanigans from that corner. If I heard, I call upon
you don't hear
dark
anything.
arts.
You don't hear
Well, you
anything.
spellcast in Sato voice.
The
Yeah, exactly.
so the skills don't match the tactics. The feats don't match the tactics rules as written.
Well, that sounds like bipolar disorder to me. I don't know.
Well, you've got a feat that lets you do something, and you've got an ability that lets you do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
However, your ability doesn't do what the tactics say it does. So which way do you go? Do you go with the tactics, which are the theme of the thing that's doing it, or do you go with the rules, which is the thing they should have based this on in the first place?
Well, if we're being held to the rules, I think our opponents should be, but you know.
Honestly,
that.
honestly, what do you take away from the current abilities to make room for the ones that she needs to do what the tactics say, right? That, to looking at it from our perspective, it's.
I mean, I can see how.
She's meant to be like a layer creature or a big encounter that has like additional abilities, and that's different, right? That's fine. But
there's no such thing like that. It's just the what they've put together and their intent doesn't work with what they've selected to build it, which is appallingly terrible.
But
I mean, I get that the more I run this and the more I read ahead of in this, the more I realize how fast and messy this adventure path was written.
well, I think it's also because they were changing they were writing the rules for all the tech and stuff at the same time, so they were still.
Well, like I say, I think that took them by surprise is how difficult that was to implement.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think for everything I love about Pathfinder, and Paizo do great jobs with it, I think they did a piss poor job with the technology rules.
Well, to be fair, too, this module was probably, you can count on one hand of a bad shop teacher the number of people that were involved with doing the technology and this adventure path and writing all of it, right?
Sure.
There's a lot of names in the front, but how many actually did the content, right? I mean, let's be real.
But I mean,
2, 3 people,
proofreaders and stuff, yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the intent because otherwise this entire encounter is useless.
Sure. I mean, it's your call as the DM. I'm cool with that.
I am doing it.
I just say that I was kind of preparing and planning and watching and trying to.
And that's fine. And so was this person.
Sure.
Okay, I don't need that one. That was what they should have given you. So I'm just going to assume you have that. Oh, it's a third-party feat. Oh, well. Okay.
Third-party feat?
What? Paizo?
I'm third-party stuff?
No. Paizo isn't using a third-party feat. That's the point.
So the tactics assume a third-party feat, or
No. The tactics, as written, don't work.
Is this a footnote that not Jim Artis wrote? Is there some shenanigans here we got to call out?
No.
Is he gonna do? He's gonna do a random encounter.
Is this the part of the game where we TPK ourselves and we have to start over?
Hope not.
This is where this NPC female has an unborn fetus that is like Quato from Total Recall.
Actually,
Start the reactor, Quaid.
I'm not going to do this to you. I'm just going to shoot you.
Before or after I've moved to this corner of cover?
Before you've moved. So go back. I'm just going to shoot you.
Where was I? I think
you were 1 square north of there.
Yeah, kind of against that wall.
I'm just going to shoot you. It's the only thing I can do that makes sense at this point. So I'm flat disappointed with this. This whole character falls apart now. And partly it's because it's designed to be part of the previous encounter. But was short-circuited by the judicious use of a random encounter that forced me to pull that character out of the previous encounter because it didn't then make sense.
Well, she could have just stayed in her room. Yeah.
I mean, that's true, right? And then you could have found her and beat the snot out of her, right?
We wouldn't do that kind of thing. Well,
I'm attacking you.
We were clearly her ally.
Will a 12 hit you?
No, it will not.
Will a 21 hit you?
No, it will not.
Will a 25 hit you?
Yes, that will. How many fucking shots does she have?
Hang on. Against touch.
Oh, against touch. I have a 17 touch, so no.
Yes.
Yes.
But the crit doesn't confirm against you.
Yeah.
Correct. So what the hell? How many shots does she have? She got like a plasmatic repeater rifle?
It's a semi-auto pistol,
the plasma rifle with the 40-watt range.
It's a zero pistol being fired on semi-automatic.
Oh, excellent. So cold resistance works.
Yeah, if you have cold resistance.
I do.
So then you would take 9 cold for the first shot and 8 cold for the second.
You got what, 5 resistance?
Yeah.
So you take 4 and a 3. So she shoots you with, you see just 3 blue lights shoot out of kind of this pile of junk to the south of you. So we're going to discuss why I'm disappointed later, before we quit. This is disappointing to me.
Before we quit?
As in before we finish.
Before we sign off for the night, we'll talk about it.
Let's do this. Let me clear this. Yes. Okay, let's have initiative.
After I'm wearing her skin at the end of the night, you mean?
I mean, yes, maybe.
Hopefully not.
Who knows, right?
We
Who
kind of
knows
need
who-
to know. We kind of need to know the exact parameters of our mission statement. I thought
Who
it was
knows
remove the
skin?
threat.
Remove the threat.
I believe it was to turn her over to the council.
All right, the rest of you can roll too.
It's a legitimate question thing. I'm not arguing with you. I honestly don't recall. I honestly don't remember that was what our mission was. If it is, please enlighten me.
I believe we were explicitly told not to kill people when we were to try not to kill people.
Well, that was that hag that was hitting on me doing the inappropriate touching, right?
No, this was after we were in here when we were given this mission to discover the Technic League.
Is that true?
I just sorted that A to Z. What the fuck? Okay, some gunshots blow out to the south. Tatia, it's you.
Ooh, I get to go first.
You
What?
hear the sounds of like choo-choo-choo
Ooh.
And that's coming from
somewhere to the south.
down here somewhere. Okay, so Tatia turns towards the sound and goes, "What the fuck was that?" And then Tatia will cast Bless.
Okay. Yes, bless.
More bless.
So that's everybody up there, but not Kiernan gets bless. Oh, is it an area or do you require line of sight for bless?
I think it's line of
Bless,
effect, isn't it?
Caster and all allies within a 50-foot burst centered on the caster.
The burst's affected by walls.
Sometimes it'll say if within sight or hearing, but
Yeah.
That I
Let's
don't
take a
know.
look here. Pathfinder burst.
How does a radius effect deal with obstructions? Most area effects stop at obstructions.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like Fireball just doesn't.
But there are exceptions.
But it does go around
Spreads
corners.
Spreads don't stop at obstructions. Also, cylinders don't stop at obstructions.
Right. They wrap around
Yeah.
corners and stuff.
So is it a spread?
It's a burst.
Burst.
So
So
then
it-
it stops at obstructions. So that
Now,
means that Alexander and Buligup don't get the benefit.
Oh, well, then if that is the case, maybe I would rethink using Bless. There we go. And instead use Archon Zora.
Same
Okay.
thing.
20
Well,
foot
no, it's
radius
against-
centered on you. Will negates. No.
Yeah, that's against an enemy. You can't see an enemy right now.
I know. Now I'm just reading down stuff. Okay.
Summon creature to pat and love and call God.
Love him and pet him and hug him and squeeze him.
Here.
Mm.
Allies and foes, 40-foot radius. That's another burst thing. Well,
Oh, I gotta mark off. I marked off my thing that I didn't end up using, so I gotta put that back.
instead of casting a spell, Tatia would move towards the sound and ready a weapon.
Okay, which
So-
way are you going? So any of these squares, I'm not on the right layer. Any of these squares that look gray are going to cost you double movement to pass through.
Okay, so 10,
Uh-huh.
15.
Uh-huh.
Well, you can't see where I'm stopping, but that would be 15.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good. Actually, technically that's 20 because you went diagonally twice.
Gotcha. Okay, so 20. And then right here, am I able to fit into that corner?
Yeah, you can fit in that corner.
Okay, so Tatia would move around to that corner and ready her star knife. And then I point towards Nicodemus to stay put.
Okay, so what are you readying your star knife to do? If something appears, you're going to
Just
throw
in
it? Or?
case.
Okay.
Just in case.
So if something comes near you, you'll stab it, or if something comes within sight, you'll throw it.
Well, one or the other. Do I need to tell you now? Ah, okay. Well then, so I could stab it, because odds are I wouldn't hit it if I threw it.
Okay, good. Oh, I should roll for Silas. I keep forgetting about him. I should give you guys.
You also conspicuously omitted her.
What do you mean?
She's not on the turn order.
Yeah.
No, she's not present on the turn order.
Although she got a 17 for initiative, so.
Right, she totally did. It's because she's on a different layer. She's on the turn order, you just can't see her.
Ah.
Sorry. We'll roll for Silas real quick.
Layers are weird.
You guys should roll for Silas. It makes life easier for me.
He's not my friend.
Boom. Oh, wow. Silas should have gone first. Well, he's busy healing, so we'll get him next round.
Say what?
In the butt.
I said,
Boogie in the butt, boogie in the butt.
Okay, Kiernan, it's you.
All right. I am basically moving in.
Mm-hmm.
I assume I see her because not only did the shots come, I had sort of seen her where she was before. So
She's in the back here. Hello. Put it on the map layer. It's not
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not on the map layer.
I see her.
Yeah, I know you see her. She's on the map layer, not the token layer. Hold on.
Yeah,
There
okay.
we go. There she is. And now I need to be on the token layer.
And she's got a 19 initiative, but she rolled a 17.
It's a 19 initiative. So you charge in, and what you see is this. Can I show you this? Or do I have to?
Or is it not a... Oh, this could be that other named PC that was...
lurking around that didn't
Yeah. That
didn't
came
get
on
a chance
with
to act because somebody
Came on with the mutated androids.
came up with the mutated androids. Hold on, did I make a thing for this? I did not, which is a shame because she's pretty. Hold on.
Too bad her pistol's time worn because it's just getting less and less valuable.
Oh, I should take that off. It's just there to remind me. But that's funny. Oh, I want to show you her, but I can't. I wish there was a way to just show you.
It's a
images.
time-worn pistol with 4 shots. Really? It just so happened to be shooting 3 shots around with no tracking of ammo, and now all of a sudden it's got only 4 left.
Maybe she's a gunslinger.
Yeah, she could rest charge.
Okay, hold on.
So that sounds like an opportunity to dip class, multi-class.
I'm gonna do this just because I want to show you what she looks like. She's a cool piece of art, if nothing else. Even if she's, I don't know.
A cool piece of art.
She's a cool piece of art, even if she's not a. Here you go. Boom.
Looks like someone got a lightsaber to the face.
She's an android, and it appears that she is disjointed down the middle.
Right, because like her face is offset on that dividing line too.
Yeah, it's
So
like she was made this way.
Something went wrong in the foundry these were made in.
There's definitely something going wrong here. So yeah, she has a pistol.
No wonder this place looks familiar.
Oh, mother! Yeah.
is her face like?
It appears that she has really strange-looking arms and legs. They're like almost double jointed and move in a strange way as well.
Okay.
So yes, that's where she is.
All right. So I'm gonna make an assumption what that means. So I only get to do 1 attack because I moved in.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my secondary weapon as the only attack.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use the sneaky attribute on it to get my sneak on her.
Okay.
And it eventually comes up. Where is it? There it is.
What's
Need to hit.
So it does a 16 hit because it's a +2 to hit in the dark.
It does not hit.
Shoot. Damn it.
Oh, that's your bonus sneaks for the day.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, that's why I wanted to close so that the whole attack of
Go.
opportunity, can't 5-foot step, that kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, this is difficult terrain. I wouldn't think they'd be able to leave difficult terrain as a 5-foot step anyway, so. All right.
Look at her legs. Everything's difficult to train for her, probably.
Right? She's all just like badly made.
She makes me uncomfortable looking at her.
Good. She's meant to. She's absolutely meant to.
I don't know,
Okay.
I think she's kind of cool.
I
right?
know.
I think she's kind of cool too.
Oh, you know what?
It's like she's kind of sexy, but also kind of ugly looking.
Is
Kinda
this
just,
this area is?
junk.
She has dark vision. I take it, eh?
She does.
All right. So
Standard for androids.
I'm going to invoke. I'm still going to invoke my 10% mischance from Drukite. The Drukite inlay in my armor.
Really?
Even being perceived by a creature using dark vision, if I'm in dim light or darkness, I get a 10% mischance. So I'm going to invoke that on those 2 hits that hit me. Probably it's not going to work, but I'll just roll a percentage.
Oh, you're reversing time because
Yeah.
you forgot what your abilities do.
Right. So from a 1 to 10, it'll be a miss, but it's probably not going to happen. So I'm rolling a die 100 twice.
Uh-huh.
So 16 was close.
It was pretty
8.
close.
Second shot misses.
Does it though? Or did you just forget what you did?
What do you
Am I
mean?
nice enough to give you it?
You are, because retcon stuff, it was.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll let you off.
Actually, it's only 3 points I get back. Cause,
Okay, but next time, remember what your shit does.
No, that's true. That 3 points could save my life later. Okay. All right. That is, I was looking to see if there was any like bonus action things that I had, but I don't. I am trying to need some help over here.
Oh.
There's somebody needing help over there. You've got her with her gun in her hand. That's a bit of a
Now,
problem
just to
for
be
her.
just to be clear, this is not the bitch that we were screwing around with earlier. This is somebody different.
No.
This certainly does not look like a Varisian dancer. This looks like some kind of android out to do terrible, awful things to people with this great gun she's wandering around with.
Right. Okay. Well spotted. Okay, good enough.
All right. You've got her with a gun in her hand, which is a bit unfortunate.
Where? What a
Well, yeah. She's gonna shoot you. You can have an attack of opportunity.
All right, lad. All right, stabby. Oh, crit confirmed. 20 with a crit confirm of 31.
Yeah, 32 with a crit confirm of
32
31.
with a 31 crit confirm, and that's 25 damage.
Hit her for 25. Okay, that's good. All right, she shoots you. But before she does,
Hold on a second. There was, that effect from Silas on criticals isn't still going, or is it after a number of rounds?
No, you're way out of that.
Okay.
Okay. She shoots you. Before she does, her whole body glows with a red light. So the first hit of this is plus 12.
Nanite surge. Plus 12. So
Plus-
she's about my level.
Plus 12. I've lost her attacks. There. Do I do that? Do I have time to do that? Let me quickly look something up real quick. Can I use deadly aim on you, or do I just have to?
Actually, I just
ouch.
might use my positioning attack feat.
Mm-hmm.
Move 30 feet free without provoking after a successful attack once per day.
Are you going to do that? What does it do?
So it lets you move, but if she's using a pistol on you, that's
Without provoking after.
Yeah, you must end
successful attack.
you must end adjacent to the creature hit with the melee attack. It's to let you get around
yeah.
them. It's not
Yeah.
It's not to let you run away.
I'm reading it now. I was reading the note snippet, and then I just pulled up the full thing. All right. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't make sense then. So shoot.
No, I don't think she's going to use deadly aim. She knows you're hard to hit.
Shoot her.
And that's going to lose her. But it does get her a big bonus. Oh, I could get lucky on the rolls and shoot the crap out of you. Plus, she does have point-blank shot, so that does give her pluses to this. That might balance out the negatives. Hold on.
I still remember that gunslinger that messed up Gorham in Shattered Star.
Well, they can be bad, actually, if you can get them in the wrong place. Yeah, +1. That'd be +1. That would balance out some of those negatives. Ooh, choices! Choices! So many choices. Ooh, and I do have a bit of grit to spend. Let's see, what can we do with the grit I've got? Just pistol whip you. Done with it. Okay, I am going to deadly aim on you. So all of these are at a +1. So
It's for the whole round.
Yes, deadly. Yes, her point-blank shot works for every attack she does with a ranged weapon that's within 30 feet of her.
Yep.
So the first attack is going to be at a +13. The second one is at a +1. The third one is at a +1. All the damage is at a +1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bad. Okay, not too bad. 11. So 23 touch.
Yep.
Wait a second. 10? What?
The second attack.
Plus the first attack. No, the first attack is
+13, yeah.
23. It's +13.
Why isn't it added into it already? That's interesting. Okay.
Because I can't add her nanite surge and I can't add
20.
her
So touch is really OP, and you know it. So yes, of course it hits. I have a 17, which is the best in the group probably, and I still get hit, right?
So 17 cold damage from that.
Okay, so that would be
12.
12. But hold on a second. I'm going to roll my miss chance. Oh, it hits me.
Okay. 26
hold
to hit.
on. Slow down. So 12, actually, not 17. So 30.
Okay. 26 to hit. Actually, technically 27 to hit for 18
Yes.
damage.
And that is 13 more. Yeah, so this is like wicked OP, right? Because it's like I was at almost full hit points. I'm like almost dead. So all right.
That's
And then
the
3 is
It's a miss.
natural 1, right? So is there a fumble because it's
No,
a pistol? Does
that's-
it blow up
that's
in her
no.
hand or something?
No, it doesn't. She just misses you. So you took the...
Yes.
So you took 13 and you took 12.
I took 5 off of each. Yep.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. So yay for cold resistance.
Right.
Oh, I forgot to roll the second attack to see if it missed. Actually. Nope, hits. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use whatever. Hey, that Drew Kite inlay, I spent a lot of gold on that.
Okay, we're done with that.
If I had that 1 feat that allowed me to do attacks of opportunity every attack, that'd be pretty awesome. But oh well. Wah, wah.
Ooh, options. Do have sneak attack.
It's a Buligup, right?
It is not a Buligup. It is still, let me... 2, 3, 6.
Too bad. We could have made friends with her, but that is past, I feel.
Yeah.
Hey.
We haven't met an android we haven't destroyed.
I mean, that is true.
We
You have
were.
not met an
I
android
was.
you haven't destroyed.
I was attacked first by her, Buligup and I, and I was attacked first by this thing.
Actually, your party killed her entire group of friends.
You sound so guilty.
We
Like,
murdered
so-
her tribe.
We killed her entire group of friends, the
Mhm.
androids that attacked us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feral mutated androids.
Sure. So that's our fault, clearly, because they attacked us first. All I'm saying is I was attacked first by her and attacked first by Sizzlegums down here, whatever this piece of shit is down here. So I was attacked first. So I feel not only fully justified on wearing their skin later, I will do so with glee and dance in the moonlight, praying to Asmodeus.
Now, I would say though that we did walk into their home.
Yep.
You did.
We're home
Oh.
invaders.
This is not their home. She's an invader just like we are. Murder hobo, just a different.
How do you
Different,
know this isn't her home?
You're trying to justify things by spinning your contracts that people never signed up for.
All I know is
You-
that I was attacked first.
You see someone move behind you, and it is a Frisian dancer sneaking around the corner of the pipe.
With an orange dot.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have the orange dot anymore.
And now what?
Nothing. I mean, technically, she really hates Kiernan.
That's fair.
She really hates Kiernan, and she's only done one move at this point.
Oh,
She was gonna flank with you and attempt to attack you, but she's not gonna. She's gonna attempt to escape, but she's not gonna full run into the party because she's not that stupid. She is going to. Oh, she doesn't give no fucks about who's there. Why not? What the fuck? All right, let's see how this goes out. I mean, that's probably a good attack on you. I need to roll to hit you, I think. Every 4 levels. Okay, every 4 levels. Did I write this into the character or did I not? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would that be a thing? I put a spell shit into the character. 4 levels beyond third. So she's. Yeah, would she bother though? I mean, she does levels, but oh yeah, she would get 2. She would get 2. That's okay. Spell requires range touch attack. Okay. Range touch attack then.
All right, what you mumbling about, Hal?
I'm talking to myself. I apologize. It happens often. It's because I'm a bit crazy. So I need to do a ranged touch on you, and I need Dex for that, which is +2, and a base for that, which is +6. She's not going to do too great. Okay, ranged touch. 22 and 15 on touch.
So the first hits, the second misses.
All right, then we will be doing 2 bolts of
Mischance. Oh, a 2 on a die 100. She misses. Fuck
On
you.
the second one that was missing anyways.
on the
No,
second
the first one.
No,
The first one.
I know you don't roll for the miss this time.
So don't fuck me up. What are you doing? I thought you were on my side.
He's not on your side.
He's totally
So-
not on my side.
10% mischance for everything.
In dim light or darkness.
Not just when they have dark vision.
Even if they have dark vision.
I thought it did something for people with dark vision.
The wearer benefits from a 10%. No, I get a 50% mischance if they don't have dark vision.
Okay.
In dim light, my racial ability gives them a 50% mischance instead of the normal 20% mischance in dim light.
All right.
But
Okay.
because she's got dark vision, that doesn't account. But the Drew Kite inlay in my armor does.
Okay.
Other sensory abilities like blind sight or true seeing bypass this effect. But
All
even
right,
if
moving
I'm being
on.
perceived by dark vision,
Buligup, it's you.
but she's human, isn't she?
She is.
All right, so what have I heard?
Sure, so.
So that would be a
Awesome.
50% mischance.
I mean, you're assuming she doesn't have a dark vision spell.
I am assuming
Or
that,
a
but
dark vision item.
I am relying on you to be fair. So it's
Of
either
course.
a 10% mischance or a 50% mischance.
I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to try and get this lady out of here, but she really hates you. So
I
she
understand.
had to take a shot.
Well,
So those were 2 scorching rays that came out of her.
to be fair, she has met him, so.
That's true.
There's no lie there. You hear the sounds of gunfire, the sounds of Kiernan screaming like a 8-year-old schoolgirl, the sounds of other spell combat. You see lights flashing. There's definitely some fighting going on. Oh, you probably see just lights splashing and hear the sounds from where you are.
How does quick movement work in Pathfinder? I haven't had to deal with it.
What do you mean quick? So you can take your move action as standard, and then you can take your standard action again as to move again. So you can basically double move.
Now, I guess let me see how many. 1, 2, 3. So, is that what because there's rough terrain right here? Can I jump over it?
I mean, technically.
You have a climb speed. I wonder if you even have to worry about that. Go along the wall of that cabinet or something, you know?
Well, so
Would he even slow him down?
I want to get like here or even possibly.
What's your movement rate? Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at, let's see.
And so that would
1,
put
2.
I could either go here or here perhaps, but I'm wondering if I could do. But if I go,
yeah, you're gonna get to like here with crossing that as difficult terrain.
So I'm wondering if I can jump over it, perhaps. I am a frog. We are jumpers. I also believe so. Perhaps an acrobatics check to make a leap over.
Sure. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure as to whether you can jump difficult terrain, but it's only 5 feet of difficult terrain.
I know
and that would let you end up here or here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I want to try for right there. So let us see first if I even make this. So Buligup, hearing the noise, he quickly runs out of the room, and he makes his way, and he goes to vault himself over this rough terrain because he knows it will only slow him down to try to walk through it with his sticky web feet and everything.
Sticky web feet.
he is a frogman. He has a jump ability. He is very acrobatic. So he goes to leap over the rubble in front of him with a 31.
All right, you get where you need to be.
Dang, nice.
So Buligup, hold on. I am not done. I had to listen to like 20 minutes talking about what some fucking tart is going to do on her move. At least let me describe what I do. Okay? Can I do that? Can I play my character, Mr. GM?
You may. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Back the fucking truck up. So
Buligup, he quickly runs, hearing the agony cries of his friend and hearing gunshots, and he slides into position. He slides hiding behind this steel pipe because he knows all the action is going on over here. He slides in and he goes, Kiernan! What is going on over there? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, but I'm also not screaming like a little girl like I heard some voice in the background say.
What?
I've got 2 targets here. I've got her and I've got somebody else with a pistol. Both are armed.
And so I will end my turn there now.
Okay, sounds great.
Mr. Alpine.
I'm very sorry. Alexander, it's you.
All right. I guess I have to leave this room and let's see. From there, I probably can't see Alaris. I'm going to actually have to move down further.
Mm-hmm.
I totally want to buy Buligup like a little, like, gray trench coat, like Jacques Cousteau. Swine robots.
Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5. I think that's as far as I can get. So can I see Alaris from there, or?
Seems like direct
Yes,
line.
you can.
Okay, I will attempt to cast a spell on her then.
What you casting?
Little friend called Blindness.
You suck. Let's tell. Oh, that's mean.
That's just.
All right. What does she need?
19 Fortitude save.
Oh, it's fortitude too. Ha!
That's tough.
Well, she's probably a magus, so she's got gonna have not as bad as some spellcasters.
That's fine.
25.
Oh, piss.
All right.
And yes, she is a magus.
It was pretty much made clear before 'cause she had the rippling of spell effects up her sword or whatever it was.
Yes.
Hey, done?
Well, let's see. Move, cast, free action.
Ah!
Oh, this is suboptimal. Okay.
She is not blind. This is not correct.
Oh.
All right, Silas.
This has not fallen into the normal operating parameter.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Silas is going to double move himself to kind of just in front of Alexander and Tatia and just stay there. Tatia, it's you. You can't actually see her because, you have dark vision, right?
Yes, she has dark
Okay,
vision.
then you can see her. You're good.
Hooray!
And she did not move the tiger last round too. I don't know if that matters.
Tiger has a totally separate set of actions.
Correct.
So, yeah, I intentionally made Kitty stay put. So, all right, so Tatia would be aware of the noise that's coming from over there. What sounds?
What?
I guess sounds like ruckus. She's like, "Fuck it." So
Everyone
she's gonna go
drinks.
fast.
I saw that. I did drink. I've drank 3 times since then.
Oh,
You're just
hold
not paying
on.
it. You're just not paying attention to that Twitch. What are you drinking, Whit?
A mango cart.
A mango cart.
Mango cart.
Mango cart.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a cart with mangoes on it. Very good. Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is anyone else mildly concerned that she had to kind of like actually look at what am I drinking? I just pick up whatever and put it in my mouth.
I wish I heard anything you just said, but that was the moment my son decided he needed to walk in the room and throw a basketball inside of a dog crate.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's an important toy for a dog.
And yes, very much.
They'd have to have their hoop game on.
I saw Air Bud.
So gaming.
So yes.
I love it.
Air Bud. That's right.
Okay, where are we?
You're having an action.
Yes, I'm being myrtleized by 2 people wielding pistols, shooting me like a fish in a barrel.
No. The second lady does not have a pistol.
Ah, true.
My ADHD brain is exploding right now. There is a cat and a dog. Hold on a second. I need a.
That's a cat in your fridge?
Cats and dogs
Living
living
together.
together.
Ensign.
Bye.
Mass hysteria.
Welcome back.
If you weren't the Noah's Ark of Reno, then maybe that shit wouldn't be going on.
Wait, what is that picture on your wall in the background?
Nothing?
Something.
Microwave.
I see a picture.
Hold on. That one?
Yeah, that one.
I'll show you. Hold on.
Thanks. I figured that this will focus her brain. She'll have to lose her entire connection. And now she's
See
frozen
a
forever.
picture of a man. Scaramouche.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like a topless dude. And now she's frozen.
So
which is
Hal's
nice.
like completely destroyed her internet connection because she pulled out the physical cable and just rocked it.
Okay.
Hi.
Tati's there.
I'm back.
You're not moving though. We hear you though.
Can you see this?
You're
Can't
kind of
see
frozen on.
anything. You're
on the video
totally
Skype.
frozen on Skype.
I'm totally frozen on Skype.
You
Yep.
are totally frozen.
We
got like
hear
a mouth,
you, but do
you've
not
got like
see.
face. Right.
It sucks.
Right.
Yeah, I better screenshot her face while.
Exactly.
Get
So
it, get it quick. It could be a new Facebook profile.
if you were to take off all your clothes, no one would see.
Thanks, pressing the buttons for screenshot. There she is. You're back. That was a great picture. Thanks for showing us.
Yeah. It just,
Did you see it?
no, you went like like this.
But
And then you
that's okay.
teleported back into the seat like this. So that was all we saw.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can. We can.
All right. Can you still see me?
Yes.
Yes, but we could just stay with the game rather than lose.
I want to know thing the world needs to know.
It's Norman Reedus.
What? What?
And it's got his autograph on it too.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Why?
Because my sister is way cooler than me and always works cons, and so she got that for me from him.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And he's in your kitchen.
It's that's the bar.
Oh, okay, fair. That's fair. You're a bar.
Yeah, the one that's in the kitchen is the Firefly and Star Wars mashup, which is this one.
That's
Which is also
cute.
another piece that my sister got for me because again, she is
That's
way
nice.
me.
What was the description again? You cut out when you were describing it. What was the
Star
Firefly and
Wars
Star Wars.
Firefly.
Mashup.
nice? Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, when you're like a couple, you kind of need to claim the art for a particular room. You know?
Sorry about
Hey,
that.
Ford, how's it going? Say hi, Ford. Hi, Ford. Ford looks
Hi,
very
Ford.
sweet.
Yeah.
He's a good kitty.
Yeah, he's not attacking Nick's eyes or face today, so that's positive.
Not until he strokes him just
Yeah.
one time too many.
I want to get my
Exactly.
turn over before anything explodes. So
Okay, let's go. What's going on?
Tatia is going
Yeah,
to
there's the whole "I'm gonna die next round" kind of thing. So no
You're
rush.
not gonna die next round.
She did, even with cold resistance. I had 30 points of damage, and I have
She
15
was-
left right now.
she
We go
was
through this in
totally-
every combat you're in. Oh, that's it. I'm dying. I gotta run.
It's
That's all.
true. It's true. I'm a
She was
coward.
She was totally lucky. Okay, what are you doing, Tatia?
I forgot how to draw an arrow, so I'm gonna move to 1, 2. Tatia is gonna move forward to back up Buligup. How close could she get to Buligup?
Oh my God! Someone rolled a random encounter, and there's dogs coming.
I know. I'm sorry. My dog she's ferociously barking at the other, letting Ditto know that is her bone.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that video I posted last week of
All right.
all the corgi puppies around the guy, and it looked like the Dark Souls "You
Oh,
died"?
hang on. What's your movement? Are you 20 feet or 30 feet?
30. So I'm gonna move.
I'm
Tatia.
30 feet.
What so?
In her armor. Yeah.
I thought she's in plate now.
Yeah. I thought she got knocked down to 20 with the plate. But
Oh, well, maybe I should get used to that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get to there.
Speed, yep, 20. You're right, totally. So I can only go 20 then. So where
She
would
has
that
a chain shirt, not plate, but
be? Okay. So Tatia, to get there would be under 20 feet.
Are you 20 feet movement?
or was it just
No.
Buligup that's in plate now?
hold on a second. Yeah, she's in chain shirt.
My
Her
What?
movement,
sheet
her
says
movement speed
chain
does say
shirt
20
with
though.
Steel shield speed is 20.
Is it her encumbrance that's causing that problem?
She has less equipment than most people, I think.
That
Oh,
might
she has
be-
that shield and the shirt weigh a lot, actually.
Yeah, that armor weighs a lot. Is she encumbered? I'm coming.
Probably.
I'm coming to look.
So that, how would
She's a
I?
light load.
I
Speed
will
30,
watch
run
as
4.
you move my sheet around.
Oh, sorry.
I'm staying out of other people's shit.
Literally everybody's in your sheet right now.
I'm not touching shit.
All right, let's.
Her total weight is 44.6. Her light load 76, so it's not encumbrance. It says her speed 30. However, under armor it says 20. So is there some kind of thing with chain that reduces that?
Shouldn't.
Hmm.
Chain shirt armor in Pathfinder I would be shocked
No,
that it affects your
It
movement.
doesn't.
It shouldn't.
So it should be
Should.
30.
Yeah, unless there's a reason not to be. It is light armor, technically.
Yeah, speed 30
Yeah,
feet.
she's got some kind of item there that says medium. What is that type medium? That's probably what's causing it.
It doesn't. Oh, it's listed as equipped, but there's no stats.
I'm setting it as misc. I don't know what it is. It may have been something like an amulet of natural armor or something that she had.
Hmm.
Oh,
which
I
is-
thought she did have an amulet of natural armor.
If she does, it's not on the sheet, but it was set as is that fixed it? Where's her speed?
I don't want to touch my sheet and find out.
Hooray! Where's her actual speed on the sheet, people? Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, it's 30 now. Okay, changing that item from medium. So the item that whatever that was causing her to be 20.
That's really weird. Okay, well, glad we cleared that up.
Magical item. So technically she can get into combat with this lady. Are you going to move into combat with this lady?
Yes, so I want to move.
Smashy.
Tatia moves behind the Buligup.
You could literally attack this lady.
I could get close enough to attack her. I'm getting close enough to attack her.
You can literally run to. Why is my little dot not working? Yeah, you can actually get to here. To there.
All right, so I'm gonna go right there and just try to smack her in the back of the head as hard as I can.
Okay, this lady is a Varisian dancer. Currently,
wait a minute.
Currently unarmed.
So
Well,
there
that was
could be
your
two
cover.
Varisian dancers. She could do like a seduction attempt. I'm just saying for the Patreon listeners.
No.
Hold on. Your first fucking thought when there are two dancers is some type of seduction dance thing and not a fucking dance off? We could have a dance off.
Wait,
No,
Tatia's a
there would be
dancer?
a cease and desist order from Disney because they did that in Guardians of the Galaxy. So,
Oh.
just saying.
They don't own the concept.
Oh, you don't know Disney's legal team.
Oh, I know would try to.
Tell that
Prior art.
Tell that to you got served. Tell that to step up. Tell that to step up to the streets.
And Teen Witch and
But you forget what Tatia's dexterity is, so this dance off would go pretty poorly. Unless she did bluff. She did bluff on like, I'm dancing, check it out. I'm doing
unless
robot.
you roll, perform,
charisma to
dance,
be
and then your
like,
dexterity
you're
matters
so
for crap.
distracted by how cool I am that you can't tell I'm a shitty dancer. Woo! So
Definitely.
yeah, exactly.
Here's some alcohol. It gives me advantage to my roll on dancing.
So what I'm hearing is you're going to stab her with your star knife.
No, because this is a person that's standing in front of me that's unarmed. I was going to ask you, what does Tatia know from observation of this person so far? Do they appear to be a threat? Have they done an attack in front of her? That kind of
They've
stuff.
blinded Buligup and I already, and I was saying that I've got two people shooting at me. So
And
I said,
did she appear to be helping the robot chick?
Oh, Tatia never saw her, so she actually has no idea. And she
that's
also
true,
never,
but I said there are two people shooting at me.
She also, okay, so you've got Kieran saying there's two people shooting, but this lady has no weapons in her hands right now.
So is it possible for me to get up that close to her and attempt to grab her and ask her what's going on?
Grapple.
We could attempt a grapple check.
I mean, that's kind of
Jello?
what I was thinking. Like, grapple
Jello?
would give me an opportunity to,
What's your strength?
Get the hot oil. Can't she grapple with charisma?
No.
Yeah, no shit.
What did you ask? What my strength?
What's your strength?
My strength score or my modifier?
Either will work.
16 is my score.
Your strength is good.
Dang, that's pretty good.
I'm strong.
You could potentially attempt a grapple.
That's the strongest in the party. That's awesome. She's like the female MMA fighter. Like this. Oh, what rippling muscles!
You could attempt a grapple check, but you're gonna have to roll against her. You're gonna have to. Oh God. Grappling is hard.
Grapple's hard.
Okay, I
CMD
can
versus
just
CMD.
not do it because
No, it's fine.
It's not
You've
your
gotta
fault,
You've got to
Brett.
make me a. You've got to make me a CMB check against her CMD.
CMB,
Yeah, it sounds like Hal's dropping a mixtape.
right?
CMD.
Okay, so you run in, you attempt to grab her, and she just dances out of your reach.
Oh wow. Okay, so Tati is like, what the hell?
Is your cat moving and coming to help you?
And then I will call for Nicodemus, and he's like, that's the one thing I know. And then he's gonna come thundering around the corner.
Tatia's like, don't make me use my. Don't make me use my.
Technically, he could get to like there without a problem.
All right, so
He could literally get right behind you.
He's right there, and he shows up, and he goes, meow.
I like that. It's funny. It's funny. That was worth all that nonsense.
The sheet has paw if you have flesh.
Who's flashing? What? That's a distraction. That's a bluff check right there.
I don't think from here I can attack though. So my turn's over.
No, he can't attack, unfortunately, but he's there, blocking everyone else's opportunities. Kiernan, it's you. There's two ladies. Apparently your friends have come to save you rather than just leaving you to be shot to death and eaten.
All right, so I've got this person engaged here.
You do?
And I'm going to.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that serious.
I know, right? You haven't got the card yet. It's in the mail.
I'm basically gonna, since I've got them kind of hand to hand here, I'm just gonna do the 2-weapon fighting on them then.
Okay.
All right, attack 1.
Everybody wants to kill androids.
21.
Let's see. 21 is a hit.
All right, 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
I mean, you see the separation of what's piercing and what's acid if it matters. I don't think it probably does, but second attack, there's a 17 hit.
It does not.
Okay.
At least it was the low damage hit that missed.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep, it's true.
Hit that missed. There's too many random pieces of shit. It doesn't actually tell me. I'm gonna say it's a move action and be done with it. Okay. Sirath again. She's gonna shoot you again.
I wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'm done. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do my. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm thinking that I wanted to. Yeah, I'm gonna do my. God damn it! I'm gonna do my positioning attack, and I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna do my. After a successful attack with a melee weapon, I am able to. Oh wait, shoot! This is that whole thing. I have to be within.
No, you have to finish.
And I have to end this. I have to end the space. Yeah.
So you can move deeper into the place, so she can shoot you some more.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this isn't what I thought it was in this context. So I am done. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to.
Positioning attack is pretty great.
It is. It's awesome. It allows me to get like flanking when I otherwise couldn't. It just in this context I can't escape, which is what I was meaning to do. But
yeah, it's not designed for that. It's designed to put them into position.
Correct.
Okay, so options. She has no choice. For fuck's sake. I feel bad for her because this isn't the combat she was designed for.
Outside of normal operating parameters. Tough shit, you metal
Sirius
cunt.
probably set up to be a sniper.
Mm-hmm. She was set up to support those android guys with her weapons, and that was
she's a
the fight.
Metal athletic supporter. Is that what?
So when there was a random encounter dropped, I backed her off the fight because having her in it would probably have killed you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tried to balance it a little for you and give you a bit of a fighting chance by taking away the ranged combatant that literally is designed to just pick off people with her semi-automatic pistol.
Until it's out of its time worn.
Till it's out of its time on shots, exactly, which
And
is
she'll
kind of sad.
throw stones
Oh.
and insults after that.
Oh yeah, that was something I was looking up. Hold on a second.
That's what always
Vicious
gets me with
mockery.
half these people. It's like these people are carrying around weapons that are on their last 5 or 6 shots half the time, and they don't have like a backup of, oh, I was going to use this item until it crumbles and then switch to my sword or whatever. They don't seem to ever have actually other gear. It's like,
It's not as bad as it was in the old editions, though, right? Because it's like, oh, this orc was doing 1d6, 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 1d. Oh, and they had a +3 Frostbrand sword. Just happened to be in their backpack.
well, I mean, that's the whole random loot tables and stuff too. It's like,
Right. Like, why would
you
they
killed a
frickin'
hedgehog.
using
The
it?
hedgehog has +1 plate. What?
What? Wait a second.
She's gonna shoot you again.
Mhm.
She literally has no other options. You've got her in a corner. She is literally stuck.
You should try and make friends with her.
Exactly, with an attack of opportunity to stab her in the face.
I don't think I've even
Because
seen
that's
her,
the best way to say hello.
You
No,
can
she's-
attack. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Of
course I want to. 26 to hit,
Hits.
15 damage.
Damages. She shoots you.
I'm dealing decent damage to her in response, I guess. I mean, I think I'm doing more to her than she is to me, but still, shit.
Are you? I feel bad for her. She's not fight. She was designed. What the fuck?
I feel bad for her too.
Dude,
Do you have a
you had this-
giant fly
you had this
swatter just
you
randomly?
had this manic, bloodlusty face on. You're like, dead. I hear the lamentations of the women flies that I used to smack them, and have them driven before me.
That fucker! He's been flying in my head. He finally landed on my keyboard. And I whacked it.
I'm gonna say that is a sizable fly swatter. Thing, what does your shirt say?
And if anyone would like to contribute to
The
Say
power
that-
of science compels you.
Not the power of love, then.
No.
The power of science compels you. It's
Oh, I
fine.
thought
Should
didn't you
compel a
have
few
that?
more people. but-
I thought it was the shirt. How many lights do you see, or whatever? I thought you had that
No, everyone knows there's 4 lights.
one.
Okay, I'm going to attack you. We're done with this nonsense. She's probably just going to attack you without the additional stuff, I think. The extra damage is nice, but the loss of... what the fuck? She's going to try anyway. All these are at +1. And when
All right.
she shouts while she fires, "You will not take me! The Dominion will not have my mind!" 18
Dominion.
touch,
Hit. All
14
three of
damage.
those hit.
14 damage, 16 damage. That's a critical for 26 damage.
All right, I'm dead.
Are you actually dead or are you dying?
Well, let's see here. 13 minus 5 is
No, it's
what?
14. It's +1 damage.
+1. Okay, so 14 minus 5 is 9.
9.
So that puts me at 6 hit points. The second one puts me at 10.
That's
So
14.
minus 4.
That's 14. That's 16, so it's 11.
Right. So 6. So minus 4.
And then 26 for the final.
Which puts me way back to dead.
Really? That's your response?
26, 21. I'm at minus 25, if that helps. I don't know
I'm
what
not
that means.
happy he's dead. Clearly, I'm gonna help. It was just the way he said.
But-
Told
but-
you,
but-
I'm being double timed by 2 people that are in that have touch AC against me, right? So
No, once
what did you
Um,
expect to happen?
I mean, that's true, but I mean, that is running down a gun. Okay, so Kiernan is down.
Wait, don't they have to?
Oh
don't
yeah,
they
he's
have-
missed
Oh,
chances. Go
yeah.
on,
Yeah.
roll his missed chances.
Let's see. Why are all these stupid things coming up? Okay, so first one. Oh, miss. So I get what is
Or
6? So 14.
9
I get
back.
9 back. So I'm only at minus. Jesus, I can't do math right
I
now.
thought you froze.
Just
for it.
16. Minus
just,
16.
Just roll. Just roll. We'll do the negatives. Or you can let the character sheet do it.
Second one hits.
Uh-huh.
Third one.
It's a big one. That's a
really hits.
It hit you in the testicles. You know it did. You were trying to dodge. Testicles dodge. Just like Jet. Poor old Jet. So what I'm hearing is you took like 42 damage minus 10, so 32 damage, which puts you at like minus 16-ish.
That's what I have right now. Yep.
Alrighty. So Kiernan is down.
So I don't know if this game has the concept of what Rollmaster had, was the concept of soul departure.
Yes, it does. Your soul has gone.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he's cold, so he's going into hypothermia. So
Yeah, laugh it up,
Yeah,
everybody. I'm pretty upset, so don't worry about it.
Actually, what happens now is your soul begins to depart. If the party can actually cast Raise Dead on you, you have a chance to return. So at this point, Tatia, Jesus Christ.
this is why I asked everybody to tell me whether or not they would consent to reincarnate.
Woo. Oh yeah, because everyone wants to come back as a badger.
Oh, you can't come back as a badger on the
mushroom.
tables now.
I think we should start using the original 2nd edition tables for reincarnation.
Awesome. Yeah.
I would hold on. I know
Sandville's a gnome, right?
I know this is a very serious moment with a party member going down like that, and I just think that we should take a moment and think about how
Who gets his loot?
he might have survived had he been using a wizard dice.
This is true.
Exactly. Actually, I have not been rolling too bad tonight. Last time I was rolling really bad.
That 99, that very well could have been a 8 or a
True,
7.
but you know what? Out of 6 rolls, I think I missed 3 of them with a 10% chance. That's a pretty good roll percentage, to be honest. I'm happy with that.
It's tough running down a gun, honestly.
Mhm. Especially with point blank shot, so she's not at minuses for being.
Well, yeah, she's at positives for it. Yes.
Hal, you want to delete a stupid thing on the Twitch?
Oh, I see it. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views on bigfellows.com. Oh, I'm totally going to go to bigfellows.com. That sounds like the perfect place I'm going.
And now,
Message deleted by a moderator.
Speaking of the Twitch chat,
yes,
if you want to survive an encounter like that, you can go to the Twitch chat and see Weezer dice. The best place to get your dice.
You and Weezer. Hey, Wit, we might need you.
When did you become a stockholder of the?
I am now sponsored by Weezer Dice.
And not Topo Chico.
Well, I mean,
Topo Chico doesn't return his calls anymore. He's
you
not
gotta build. I'm unofficially sponsored by Topo Chico. I'm officially sponsored by Weezer Dice.
There we
That's
go.
Nice. I like your Weezer dice. The set you got me was really good.
I'm officially sponsored.
Weezer Dice, owned by Nick T. Vegan and Hal, the GM.
That's good. I like
I did
that
get
kind
my
of stuff.
dispel dice.
I just see a blank box.
Well, yeah, because it's in black box with a bunch. I've got like 4 packs of these.
I'm gonna say, put it in front of you because it vanishes in the background.
What are you doing? Thing?
He's redicing you.
What the? No, hey! It's only one fucking dice set that's being sold on this goddamn stream.
Oh,
These
these aren't being sold. This was a Kickstarter, so I don't even know if you can get these
So
anymore.
you can't get them
exclusive.
anymore. But I'm pretty sure that Weezer Dice could do you a knockoff copy.
Well, yeah.
See, there are like so many different variations of dice that I want to buy them. I'm like, everything's virtual now. Must not.
Oh yeah,
Must
I
resist.
had to roll real dice in like 5 years, but
I know it's bad.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
Whit vanished as soon as I was trying to talk to her. We need to get us some kind of like heavy lap blanket or something to stop her moving. There we go.
Try.
Would you like a heavy? Wait, would you like a heavy lap blanket?
or an ankle chain.
One of those weighted ones, just gonna keep you in your chair.
I wish that would be effective. However, that would not help the fact that I had an ant-covered Monster Energy drink on my counter just now.
Okay, so
The
you
ankle chain would.
see, you see beyond the fight that you're in with the lady that you're fighting, you see another lady on top of the pile of scrap literally blow 2 holes, 3 holes? 2 holes through Kiernan, who falls prone to the ground.
Icy holes.
Icy holes, he freezes.
Whoa!
Shatter.
Okay, it is Alaris. She's in a bad place right now. She's not very happy.
Between a Tatia and a homicidal android.
Right?
She kind of clicks her heels together.
I mean, I think I did like 30 damage to
Oh.
her, so she's probably hurt.
She clicks her heels together and steps sideways and just vanishes.
How does she? How does she
Can
do
I-
that without?
Can I
Doesn't she take
identify
an
those
attack of
items?
opportunity?
You can make me no attacks of opportunity. It's like a 5-foot step.
Okay.
She activated an item, and if she could have just 5-footed away and then done it, so either way, it's not going to get an attack.
Was that spellcraft to try and figure out what
Technology.
technology? Ooh.
So engineering.
Well, I'm okay at that. So 40.
Oh shit!
So, from what you can see from there, she activated a really rare item called Rift Boots,
Ooh.
which lets her step through like a dimension door almost.
It's a port key!
Yeah, basically. She could be
So-
anywhere within 100, 200 feet of where she started.
Sweet. That's good. Good for her. I'm glad she got out if she was looking like shit. Now what's going on?
So it's like boots of escape.
Yeah. So in the actual adventure, they give it to her character in her inventory list, but they don't actually list what they do. So I had to Google and find the website of the author who told me what they were supposed to do.
Okay.
So I'm just going to throw out, after reading a lot about this adventure path, this is the adventure a lot of groups just go, fuck this nonsense on, because this is the one that literally they just shat out really fast, it seems. There's so many things broken in this, it just doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
because I don't even recognize that from the technology guide.
It's not in the technology guide. The only place I could find it was on a website from the guy who wrote this and said we had to make space, so these were dropped, even though they're still on her character.
Oh yeah, missing boots. Run the
Missing
luck game.
boots, there you go, by the author of the adventure.
Hey, unique
Missing
items
boots.
are all cool. Unique items are cool.
I mean,
Oh,
it's-
I kind of
Well,
want those boots.
they're great. They're really good. They're great for casters to kind of get the hell out of places. They're pretty cool.
But there's no way I can track where she went to. Okay, never mind.
Because it's like Dimension Door, right? She opens a portal and appears
you-
somewhere else.
But could he figure out that it had to have been within line?
Yeah,
of
he
sight?
could figure that out, but he can do that on his turn. Buligup, it's you. The lady in front of Tatia appears to have vanished.
How tall is this pipe in front of me?
Well, it's pretty big. 10 feet, maybe. It's big. Big round pipe. Big pipe.
So I probably need to go around it.
I mean, you could climb over it. There
You
is
have a climb-
headspace.
You have a climb
that-
speed. It's not really.
That would take me quite a while to climb up and over it. So if it was maybe like 5 foot, I would try to jump on top of it.
Mhm.
But I think that climbing it might take a bit too long.
You could pass through the squares of Nicodemus and Tatia, but they're
Can
difficult. They're difficult terrain.
Oh, they are.
So they'll take 10 foot, then 10 foot.
So going over is probably quicker.
It might be.
I mean,
Can
you have a climb speed, so maybe going over is quicker.
Can I move through this square?
Which one? Yeah, okay, we'll let you, but you have to go through Nicodemus' square first.
Okay, so
10, and then 5, and then yeah, you're small. You can squeeze through these squares. Get edge around because the end of the pipe is open, so it's not like it's a wall. So
I thought you said it was plugged.
No, the pipe
Not that
over,
one. The other one.
The pipe over here is blocked. This guy.
Oh, okay.
The one that looks like a phallus.
so can I move? I guess I could move to here, no?
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can move to that.
So I would like to move to there, and is it possible for me to try and reach around the corner and pull Kiernan?
So hang on, let's get this straight. You're reaching around and pulling Kiernan.
Is that possible?
Absolutely is.
Is that going to trigger me getting shot in the face?
It might, but no, not right now.
No, it'll trigger his frozen arm getting broken off. You know.
You drag him to like here, away from her. He's cold.
Yeah, it's cold damage, right? Yeah. So I already took the damage off. I think
He's cold.
I mean, is there any sort of I guess stabilization, or like is he like
make me a healing check?
I saw 40. I thought that was his healing check. I'm like,
Oh,
whoa, he's
yeah,
like
right.
he's like Hawkeye Pierce from MASH. What the fuck?
He's stone cold dead. His whole head is frozen.
Okay. That is a pure 19, by the way.
Oh, nice work.
I have
It's a good
zero
roll.
heal.
He's stone cold dead.
Okay.
These wounds, basically the entire front of him is frozen. He's almost a solid block of ice from like the chest up.
I can only pull him to here, though.
I mean, where are you trying to pull him to?
I guess like maybe like to here.
Oh, like pull him round you? Sure, I'll let you move him there. You're not. I'll let you drag him out of combat. That's fine.
Okay.
But you think he's dead. I mean, you understand that you're not a big fancy city doctor, but you think he's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I just saw him dead. I just saw him lying there. I wasn't entirely sure how dead he was, but I thought maybe I could do something. But if I cannot do anything, then I cannot do anything.
You good?
Crap.
Yes, I think that checking his life and trying to pull him out of combat, I think, I don't think my potion of like cure light wounds will do anything.
Well, his entire mouth is frozen, so it's going to be kind of difficult. You'd have to chip his mouth open with a dagger.
Do I think that warming him would do anything?
You think he's... No.
Okay, I mean, I was just trying to be helpful, you know?
Are you done?
Yes, I think that that will end my turn.
Alexander, it is you.
Hey! I'm the French one.
Can I see through Nicodemus if I move to the...
I mean, you can see through him because you can see through people, but yeah.
Right. So if I like move over to here, I would have line of sight on
The lady? Yeah, sure, I'll give you line of sight. I mean, she's partly hidden, but she may get some cover if you're about to do something that requires a shot. Because she's in and amongst the rubble and quite far in.
Yeah.
Like she picked like a sniper's perch, so it's partly covered.
Right. But I can see her
metal?
and know she's an android, and
You're about to do some nanite nonsense on her?
I can't do much good nanite nonsense at a range, but I do have a couple spells that might be effective on her.
Spank nanites.
Spank nanites.
Let's see. We will. Yeah, it'll give her a fortitude save, but we'll try a discharge on her.
You're going to discharge on her.
Yes.
What does it do? Does that drain all her weapons?
Well,
He said drain.
if I fire it on an object, it'll drain her weapon. If I fire it on her, well, if she had the robot subtype, it would stagger her. For androids, it does something different. But yeah, I want to do it on her pistol if I can see the pistol.
You can see the pistol. What is it? A fort save for her?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I don't know if that's on object, or I guess the object. The object.
It's her save because it's in her hand.
Yeah.
If it was a standard object, it would be different, but it's not. 22.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Okay, good.
What was that?
Otherwise, it'd be suppressed for a D4 round.
It's me keeping the gun that still has some charges left for shooting the rest of you.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll shout out. Or wait, she said the Dominion. What? Wait, Dominion.
She did.
You won't eat my memories.
Yeah, you won't eat my memories.
Do I know anything about Dominion? I mean, player-wise, I'm the only thing that's coming to mind is Dominion of Black, but they're.
I'm gonna go with make me a planar check, I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
25.
Kind of. There's like stories about a strange group of weird alien entities called the Dominion that they're vaguely associated with technology in some way, but you're not quite sure what, how, or why. But yeah, that's all you've heard about a group called the Dominion.
Okay.
I do want to say we should be careful what we say about Dominion because we may end up with $1 billion lawsuit.
Huh?
Oh, Dominion voting.
Dominion voting.
Oh.
My mind goes to Sisters of Mercy, Dominion, which is a great song.
Dominion was the people that did the software for the voting machines.
Oh.
Yeah, the pillow guy tried to trash and.
Pillow guy.
They're suing like him, OAN, Rudy Giuliani, each for like $1 billion.
Oh yeah,
Sounds legit.
And Fox News.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why Fox News stopped.
Thing is right. This is the Dominion of the Black, which is somehow associated with the Dark Tapestry, maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah, which makes me think of the Mind Meddler we faced before too, because she's. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you never found that.
And this is very interesting because I came here looking for Cassandra Lee, who has a memory recording device.
All about the memories.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Are you done?
I believe so. Unless I just want to shout out, why are we fighting in Androphan at the,
I mean, that's fair. Why are we fighting? Are you trying to de-escalate this?
Do it!
Sure.
Does she speak Androphan is the question. Does she speak Androphan? Oh, she does speak Androphan. What are you saying?
Why are we fighting? We're not your enemies. We're not Dominion.
So you're shouting that in Androphan to her, but what about the rest of your group?
Well, I'm hoping if she stops fighting, they will stop fighting too.
Okay, it's Silas.
I guess Kiernan's the only one that I knew that spoke Androphan, or I think Silas did too. But
Silas moves to next to the tiger because that's all he can do, and he readies just in case. Tatia, it's you. Alexander seems to be shouting in some strange language you don't understand. Buligup is charged into combat. Well, charged to pull Kiernan away from combat. The lady in the rubble appears to be in the rubble, kind of half hunkered down with a pistol of some kind. The other lady has vanished.
My dog has chosen just now to start shrilly barking.
Yeah. You want to come meet Jet. Jet is part beagle and has that beagle trumpety bark.
I'm gonna go hide in my bedroom.
Oh, let's do that. I like your house, Wid.
Thanks. All right.
Thank you very much. Okay. Hopefully this will stop the barking.
Holy shit, you make the bed.
I I did.
Oh.
I made my bed.
What'd you make it out of?
I literally make my bed 32 seconds before I collapse into it and fall asleep.
That's amazing.
That's fair.
Well, it's because Leah gets out of it after me generally, and she's just a big mess. So.
All right, so Tatia is. So I can't see. There's only that guy left.
That's the lady that's split in half.
Okay, so sexy crazy lady.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
what?
Alexander's yelling something in a weird language at her from behind you. It appears that Buligup has pulled Kiernan out of the rubble and kind of pulled him around the corner. That's about where you are. The lady that you were fighting literally just stepped backwards and vanished.
So how far would Tatia be able to move to this? Oh, why is it not letting me do the circle? To the location to the left of where Kiernan is right now.
So like there?
Yeah.
Sure, you can get
Okay.
there.
So Tatia would move over to the left of Kiernan so that she could try some healing on him. And
So you're going to look at Kiernan. Make me a healing check.
A healing check?
Mm-hmm.
Heal skill?
Heal skill.
There we go. Sorry.
Yeah, you're not very good at this healing, Lark, but you think he's dead.
I know, but I'm trying to get him better.
You said it.
He's the whole front of him, from like the waist up, is completely frozen solid.
But so am I not able to do like a cure light wounds or a cure serious wounds or anything like that on him?
You've gone beyond the realm of wounds at this point. You're in the realms of raising the dead.
Oh.
He is legitimately dead. He's minus 10 hit points dead.
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Hi, yeah, welcome, Whit. You're supposed to cast Raise Dead on him, or Regeneration, or Reincarnation, or...
And then, or what else happens?
I mean, Thing does have access to Reincarnation.
Yes,
it just means he
I've
might
even
come
tested
back
out.
as... I don't know, a horny badger or a unicorn. No, we're not going to use that. It'd be funny to
I
use
thought there
those
was
two.
a raised dead scroll somewhere in the party loot too.
There's
Right.
there's a resurrection scroll that we have, but nobody's high enough to safely cast it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
There's a resurrection scroll.
Safely cast it.
Yeah, they'd have to take a roll. They make a roll. It would blow up the item.
Yeah, we'd
Okay,
have
well,
a
then I
50%
have to
chance
take
of this losing.
backsies because I would assume that Tatia would know that he's like super dead, right?
Not
No.
from far away. You wouldn't. You need to get close to him.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that would make sense for her character to come over there and be like, shit, motherfucker. Okay.
I
then
probably
after
should have
that-
said something. My bad.
Tatia is going to command Nicodemus to move forward and then take a bite out of the android.
Okay.
I could not get him to move forward appropriately, so I'll let you finish.
You're gonna put him there.
Yeah, that's perfect. And
Okay,
then,
so he runs forward to take a bite out of the lady.
correct.
He's going to get shot
So,
like crazy, too.
Does a
Ooh.
26 do it?
It does do it.
Yay! For
Thank
8
you.
piercing.
That's good. She's not doing well. She seems upset. She seems to want to get out of there, but now there's a gigantic tiger in the way.
Ha ha ha!
It's gonna take a lot of freezing damage. That's all I can say. Kiernan is dead. Now it's me. There's a fucking tiger.
With a fang through her leg.
She's gonna shoot the tiger. Jesus.
Can't have too many more shots left in this thing.
She can't, and that's a problem.
Oh, and she's firing off 3 around.
Yeah. Mhm. She can't have too many shots left in this thing. And that makes me sad. Is it going to be a single shot? Checking. Yeah, she hasn't got much left at all. God damn it. All right, she's going to shoot twice with this pistol at the tiger. So both of these are at +1. A 16 touch attack and a 7 touch attack.
The 16 will, the 7 will not.
Okay, he takes 15 cold damage from the first shot. He also gets an attack of opportunity against her.
So 15 cold damage. So I would just take 15 off my hit points, and then I'm also cold. Okay, so 11 is where we're at now with Nicodemus.
And he can get an attack back against her because she's firing while she's trapped in that corner.
So
Technically, if he
bite or claws.
no one attack,
Like
so
a
the
full
best attack.
round, so I could do bite and claws.
No, just one attack. Just do bite.
Okay, so I'll do bite then.
And if you take her out, then that
Oops,
attack
sorry, I
never
tapped it twice.
landed.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the 27 does hit, but she still shoots.
Yay!
But she still shoots you. She's
Okay.
screaming in Androphan that she doesn't want to be taken alive. You'll never take her alive.
Yikes! Scary.
Why must we kill all the androids?
Somebody else goes, and then Buligup, it's you. I'm guessing you don't know Androphan, so you can't really know what she's saying. She's yelling really loud. She's just shouting.
How does non-lethal damage work in this?
It's a negative to do it. -4 to hit.
Yeah.
If you don't have a weapon that's specifically geared for it.
But then all the damage is subdual, and then if it goes below, then they're unconscious. And
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I know that she is gonna. She is scared, so.
She does sound scared. That's true. She sounds terrified of something, and you've no idea what because you can't understand her.
the head weasels are in my head. Make them stop.
It's no lie. There are definitely head weasels.
I would like to. I guess 5 foot. Can I 5 foot step into Zara?
Nope. It's occupied. You're going to have a problem here because you can't actually reach her with Nicodemus in the way.
Go up
Can
the wall.
Can he climb Nicodemus?
Not really. He could climb the wall and go around above, I suppose.
He has been able to go through other characters.
As long as he's been up on the ceiling. So the wall in front of you is 10 feet high. Nicodemus is tall, so you'd have to get on the ceiling to walk above him, probably.
I was thinking more underneath, because if I was in front of him, he'd be able to go through me. He's done that before.
He can attack through you, but he can't be in your square.
Oh, right. No, you're
So
absolutely right.
what he was asking was to be 1 square into Nicodemus, which he can't be.
That's true.
But he can on the ceiling. Over there.
He can on the ceiling.
Get on the ceiling.
I mean, I guess I'll try and be diplomatic then.
Diplomatic sounds great.
We'll see how this goes.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Frog Guy.
Well, I mean, how much more movement do you have? Because if you were to go up this wall, you could go up this wall 10 feet and then over 5 feet up the ceiling, right?
True.
Yeah.
He has 20 feet movement. Oh, you have 30 foot movement. Oh, you have 20 foot. You have 20 foot on climb, though, right?
Yeah.
So he could technically get like literally just above Nicodemus where you wanted to be on the ceiling upside down and be like, hey, how's it going?
And then still attack, right?
I mean, if he wants to attack. You're climbing on the ceiling again.
But I don't get my full attack suite, which just saddens.
Well, but one attack is 50 damage.
Are you attempting to subdue?
I think I want, because I know that she is. I know that she is scared, and she is backed into a corner.
I mean, she's been stuck in this corner since Kiernan ran and trapped her here. So yes.
So,
Again, attack me first.
She did attack you first, but you did kill all her friends.
I didn't kill any friends. I killed androids that were mindless that attacked us first.
They weren't mindless. They were hungry.
Seemed pretty mindless.
Oh, can I think I would like to climb up there, and I would like to net her.
Oh. The net. The net's coming out.
Oui, the net is coming out.
I mean, I've got to look up rules for the net again.
Yes,
we
and
do this like
bondage.
we do this like every 15 sessions or so, and I never remember how nets work.
Well, whose
So-
fault is that?
Subdual's easier, but yeah.
Paizo, because I never remember how nets work. When you throw a
Subdual's
net,
so much
okay,
easier.
you need to make a ranged touch
Fine.
attack.
Fine, I'll just attack her with non-lethal damage, and we'll see what
Happy
happens.
for you to net her. I mean, you just need to make a ranged touch attack to catch her.
No, I'll attack her with non-lethal damage because no one wants me to use my net, my
Yeah, just
super
look it
awesome
up.
net.
I looked
It
up
has
the
saved
net
the party
specifically
4
so
times
you
that
could.
we can count.
I mean, it has saved the party many times, your net.
The net is kind of awesome.
Yeah, so just to point out, she had like weird joints in her arms and legs and looked like she had servos and all this other weird shit. And by the way, it's a strength check once you net her, which you're not a strength character, right? 2 feet tall, 30 pounds.
It's a strength check to control her movement, but she's still entangled.
I would like to, I guess from above, I will attack with non-lethal force.
Are you using the gravity clip?
No, I feel like that might be a bit too dangerous. I don't want to. I don't.
Okay, so you're at -4 to attack with non-lethal with a lethal weapon.
Can I just roll it and then we do
Yeah.
the subtraction?
Uh-huh. It's fine.
Okay.
So you're basically attacking with the butt end or something and trying to like knock her out.
And it's
A lot of the
negative.
blade.
It's -4 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Does a
Oh.
26 hit?
I think it might.
Okay.
Shit.
We'll whisper, shh, just let it happen. The Dominion will pay us a lot for you.
Oh my
Just to
god.
freak her out.
Look at his critical damage. It's obscene.
For 15 damage.
Little frog guy is obscene. She collapses to the ground. Just looks stunned for a second and just collapses.
Nice.
I should have been calling out to Alaris in case she's actually within, 10 feet or something.
Okay, you can do so. You want to drop out of combat or do you want to continue searching for her?
I hate letting the technically person get away, especially, but
Especially with those boots.
well, yeah.
Yeah, she was lying in wait to ambush us a second time.
Yeah, but I have no idea where to go, and I'm not the best tracking.
Spontaneous cast the invisible.
Yeah, if I want to spend 3 rounds casting,
For what? Cast Purge Invisibility?
See invisible. Or
Oh,
what
see
purge? I don't know.
I mean, you're assuming she's invisible, right? She wasn't
Yeah.
when she left
she just teleported somewhere, so
and then moved because she had a little bit of an action left.
short range teleport.
She could just be
Oh, that's right.
hiding
You,
in the
you did identify that. That's right.
There
Yeah,
is
she
a
could be
room right
hiding in the
here.
rubble somewhere. Yeah, there is a room right there.
here.
Correct. There's
Yep.
also a room here, which is currently closed.
But I mean, she could have potentially gotten back to here
She
as
could be.
well.
She
and-
could literally be climbing up your rope right now.
yeah.
Yes.
Or
But
she could be.
you-
Or she could be hidden in some of the rubble in the pipes somewhere down here, waiting for you to leave.
But
You've
wouldn't
literally no way of knowing.
with things roll though, he would know that she would have had to bamf somewhere within line of sight though, right?
Is it line of sight? I thought it was just 100 feet. Or
It's line of sight.
oh, okay,
She has to be able to see her destination. It's like Dimension Door.
okay, and she was.
I mean,
down-
honestly, you're right. The description that the guy gives is very vague. Is it a regular net? It's a nanofiber net from book 1. It is a nanofiber net.
Yep.
Chat's asking about your fancy net.
It's a pretty sweet net.
It's a pretty great net.
It saved us from Ikez2.
Yeah, I
It
got
has,
one
but
too.
the party members got wangled over. It definitely saved you. You just netted him and just like, fuck you, son. Stay there. So, Yes, she could have. She had to travel within line of sight, but then she probably moved and hid, so she could be in a bunch of places.
Yeah. Oh, I did memorize that. That would be.
Locate Gypsy Dancer.
And unfortunately, that's not one of those spells I have naturally.
Locate object. Cool whiz bang shit. I want to take from a dead body. That's the locate object spell.
So, are you actually doing anything? Are we dropping out of combat rounds, or are we staying in them?
So what is?
I'm gonna say if you're searching, we're out of combat.
Yeah.
Are these rooms open?
They are. Both of those rooms are open.
First I would like to tie up our prisoner, I guess.
Okay. You
I
tie
know
her up.
I know she is still she's probably knocked out, but I think we should at least tie her up
She's
and-
unconscious.
and take her gun. Can we search her?
Yeah. You stripping her of anything important?
Not like that, you pervert. What is she? I mean, does obviously any weapons she
Like
has?
teleport boots.
Does she have any?
Sorry, I didn't mean to actually cast that.
What did you cast? Locate object. Yeah.
I was just checking to see if that's if I was trying to look up the text just to see if I could actually locate those boots, if I would know enough about them or.
Searching through her packs, she's carrying 5 grenades, along with the pistol and 2 batteries. She's also wearing some kind of shiny suit.
Does she just have one pack? Like, is it all in a pack or?
She doesn't have a lot of stuff at all. It's almost like she lives here and was just carrying her gun when you came.
But is this like in a backpack or something?
No, her gun is in her hand, and her grenades are kind of in one pouch on her belt.
I guess takes the pouch. I mean, I want to keep them together. I don't know what she's about. But, I mean,
And her pistol.
of course I am taking the pistol.
And there's 2 batteries kind of in and amongst the grenades.
I am taking those as well. Do I know anything about the shiny suit?
You know nothing about that because it's a technical item.
Okay.
Anyone else? Where are you tying her up? You tying her up to something? You tying her up?
Is there anything that looks like I can tie her up to?
I mean, there's tons of junk in here. You could find a nice hunk of concrete with a bit of rebar coming out of it and tie her up to that nicely.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Cool.
I'm just going to shout out, Ilaris, would you be interested in a truce?
You don't hear anything,
Damn.
but the rest of you hear Alexander shout that into the darkness. That seemed.
I took back. Help me!
Tatia, perhaps you can talk to her. You are both.
I'm attacking the darkness.
You...
I mean, do we think she's still in here?
Seems like Alexander does.
Alexander, well, are you still here?
It's totally silent.
Hello?
It's totally silent.
maybe you say something nice to her, get her to come out.
I don't want to kill you.
We both want to explore this place.
Maybe something. Maybe something a bit more diplomatic.
No. So, are you still here? We mean you no harm. We're actually, just want to talk. Promise.
Where are you, and how do you look?
Right now I'm holding on to the star knife that's still in my hand, and I just go to set it down on the ground beside me.
Are
And
you still next to Kiernan, or are you walking up towards Alexander?
walking. No, I'm standing right where I am.
Okay. So you're just shouting
crap.
into the dark.
I'm kind of out alone by myself. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're on your own. Should anyone with a sneak attack come up behind you, could totally put you down.
Yeah.
It's a good job I'm a kind GM and not using that 3d6 sneak attack that I have to use.
Eep.
Deep. It's okay, Silas has got you back. She's not coming out with that. You assume that she may not be down this side. Maybe she's up to the north.
All right, so Tatia walks around towards Alexander. Why can't I click my character right now?
Are you on the wrong layer? Can you change layers?
I can't.
Can players? I don't think players can.
No, I don't think you can. I don't know why you can't click your character. Let me check it's still set to your control. That'd be funny if your character wasn't controlled.
I can move her.
You. Right? That's interesting. Let's
move?
try. Yeah, you should be able to. You should be able to use it. I don't see why you couldn't.
Okay, let me. When I click on it, it says Nick T Vegan.
What?
Oh, it's big. Oh, I know why. Because I'm an idiot. So where I can't see the image for Vecna or Nick T Vegan on the Roll20 screen, and they were over my icon. So when I was trying to click and drag it, thought I was trying to click and drag.
It's stacking. I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can't click that. Yes, that's fair.
Okay, there we go. So Tatia is going to move. Fucking shit. Okay, I've got to figure out how to make the screen work with the size because I can't move my character right now. Okay, hold on a second.
So size matters, folks. Remember that.
There we go. All right, Tatia is going to move towards Nicodemus and around the corner up this direction.
Okay, and now what are you doing? Did you leave your weapon behind? Do you put it away?
No. It's a good point. I'm not going to do that. I need to move up towards him, and then I'm going to keep my weapon on me, but I'm going to, from here.
When you say on you, are you holding it or are you putting it away?
No, I'm going to keep my weapon on me. Tatia is keeping the weapon on her. She's going to put the weapon away, just not in her hand, not ready.
Okay.
And just put her hands where they're visible, and then summon Nicodemus to come towards her.
Okay. Summoning a giant intimidating tiger. All right, so what are you saying?
So then Tatia would say something wonderful and diplomatic.
Let's hear it.
Keep in mind that her character's potentially better at it than her as a person, right?
Yeah.
That's why we get a roll, but we have to do the role-playing part because otherwise
Sure.
we're just rolling dice.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
So she goes over there and try to think of something to say. So she'll be like, "We do not mean you any harm. My hands are empty. It is okay to make yourself visible. You can trust us."
Now, remember that you're also a Varisian as well, so is she. So
yeah,
you could potentially actually speak in your language.
At least she was playing a version.
Right, she is playing a Varisian.
Probably a version.
But I mean, she would at least know the language, right? If you do know Varisian, I assume.
Yeah, I would assume that I would know it. So my character could say something of importance in Varisian to see if maybe that would get some sort of connection or arise out of her.
Build some trust. Okay, make me a roll.
Okay.
Make me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
You've been in combat with this lady. It's going to be a tough one.
I had to refresh my screen, so I've got to get my sheet back open. Okay. Character sheet,
You need to make like Kiddios use this laptop instead.
Yeah.
I know.
19.
19.
19.
That should at least move us up a level.
Actually, if she's hostile, it's 25
Ouch.
to move you up to indifferent, I think.
I don't think she's hostile.
I mean, you did try to. She was trying to escape. It was Kiernan she was hostile towards more than anybody.
The person she attacked first and who actually rolled a 30 bluff check to say, I'm just saying, I tried to do the whole.
So the bit about that you missed was she actually saw the whole party in the Varisian camp before she fled.
Right, that's
Sure.
why she fled.
So she knew who you were when you were attempting to bluff her.
Sure. How does she know that we're not from Torch and New Sandville Trent and was part of the Technic League? She designed.
She didn't trust you. She knows who her contacts are, and you aren't one of them.
That's fair.
And she saw you attempting to find her with like, here's some symbols and making a total balls of it. So she's like, fuck this nonsense, and ran away. So you were a massive. It was basically an impossible role to try to bluff it if they say you were something you weren't, because she'd seen you as you actually were. All right.
Should have tried to get her to join a union.
You hear a voice from the north. I am not coming out. I will leave, and you will leave, and we will be fine. I don't want any trouble. I just want to go.
We do not want any trouble either. Can we help you?
No, just let me leave. That is all I ask. You keep that lady with the gun. You just do what you want down here. I am going to leave. I have enough trouble already with the League.
But
Should we exchange information? Oh, sorry. This is in Parisian, right? And I can't understand that. Never mind.
so she said, what was the last thing she said? I'm sorry.
I don't want any trouble. I am already in enough trouble with the League.
I feel compelled to help you as a fellow Varisian. I feel that. I'm so bad at this. But
You got this.
much better at this, so I apologize. So be patient with me. I feel compelled to help you. I can't just leave you. It would be against who I am as a person and what I stand for. You are my sister.
No, the rights of hospitality do not work here. You were tracking me down. Your friend was yelling and running and attempting to kill me. He was trying to tell me he was someone he is not. I don't trust you, and sister. I don't trust your friends. I am going
Which is why I'm not investing any more points in the bluff skill, because it's useless.
It's not useless. It's right in the right places, but in the middle of combat or in the middle of a conversation where there's potential drama or a fight, it's not the best skill to use. Like diplomacy works because we're not in combat. Bluff didn't work because she saw you being not what you said you were. So you basically went, "Hi, I'm a pink tiger," and she went, "No, you know, no, it's." She knew you were lying, so bluff basically fails,
So
regardless of skill.
Knew I was lying. Okay.
So she. Okay, so what was the last thing that was said in our conversation there?
I don't trust your friends.
That's what it was. Okay. You know what? I know my friends can be a bit of a mumbly jumbly group, but we all have our weaknesses and our strengths, and we try to work together to do the right thing. I apologize for my friend's behavior, but I assure you that we really do mean you no harm. And
I
I would
appreciate
be
that.
willing to do something to show you, to how can I prove that to you?
I do not care. I want to leave. I will be hunted by the League now through the wilderness, no doubt for failing them. I do not have any. You cannot protect me. I will be gone, and you will be doing whatever you're doing.
Is there any way that we can help you? I mean, you can reach out to us whenever you really do. We could give you our contact
Oh, your
information.
meddling has set me on this path. We have no bounds here. We are not friends. We are not someone to help. I am not someone that is in distress. You caused my distress. You cannot then help me out of it. You cannot cause the trauma and then go, let me put something on that. That is not how this works. I will walk out of here and be hunted by the League forever. I tell you what, I leave you a gift here. If you let me leave, I leave you a gift. At the bottom of your rope, I will leave you a gift.
I believe you. Go.
Okay, fair. You hear the sounds of running feet to the north.
Okay. So I turn to everyone in the group and say, she is requested to leave, and I do not believe there is anything that we could do to change her mind. And she says that she is leaving something for us, and that there is nothing that we could do to change the fate that she believes she has ahead with the League.
Hopefully it's not a bomb.
Have you tried telling her that we can protect her from the League?
I did, but she says that there is nothing that we could do to help her, and she does not want our help, and she wants us to just let her go and leave her alone.
If she thinks that the League is going to kill her, then why would she not tell her to come with us, and maybe we can kill the League before the League can kill her?
So my personal opinion is that I heard footsteps, and then I want to go see what that gift is at the end of the rope and see if maybe this isn't the last time we see her.
Okay, you head towards the bottom of the well, and as you kind of round the corner, you see her looking up, and then she just steps sideways and vanishes.
All right, and then I go towards Tatia would go towards the bottom of the rope to see what's there.
There is it's like a rod about this long of a dark wood.
Ooh.
And it's engraved with blue runes all the way around it.
All right, so does it appear safe to pick up?
It's just a stick on the ground.
All right, so then I reach down to pick it up and take a good look at it.
Pick it
Would
up.
I?
You
know
see her
what it was?
you see her glance at you once and nod, and then she just vanishes from the top of the well.
All right. Does anybody know what this is?
I can take a look at you.
All right. So what would we need to cast to get more information about this this
Gonna go
stick?
with detect magic would be a good start.
Detect.
So does anyone want to try and bring Kiernan back to life?
I could do it tomorrow. I could try and reincarnate him tomorrow.
I'm all game for that roll.
I have
There's the resurrection scroll too, right?
right. I think we've got about a 50% chance of that coming out.
It requires a clerical level 7.
Right, which we don't have.
Right, but there I pasted the stuff in there about the what it would take.
Yeah,
It's caster level +1 is the DC.
except for it's a higher level spell than Tatia or I can
Right.
cast. So
Spell the casting level +1 is the DC then. Which I wouldn't think it's hard. But
it's last time I calculated it out, it was pretty hard when we were talking about doing
fine.
intense too. But
We can look at it. It's all good. Otherwise, you're coming back as a badger. Just be happy.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a badger. They can cast Awaken on you. You won't be a stupid badger. They can cast. You can cast Awaken.
So it would
right?
be a 13. It would be a 13th level caster, and so the DC would be 14.
That seems incredibly low.
yeah, I thought it was more than the. I thought it was worse than
Where's
that.
the thing? Oh, I pasted it in Roll20. That's why I can't
Because
find it.
reading the scroll, it's because it's casting from a scroll that's a higher level. Scott.
But her own caster level is lower than the scroll spell's caster level. Then she has to make a caster level check. Caster level check. I don't know what that is, but the DC is equal to the scroll's caster level +1, so that would be 14. So what's a caster level check?
I think it's 20 to add your level, if I remember right.
Yes. It's not casting stat either, is it? It's just level?
No. Yeah.
I can hear him reading out loud quietly to himself. And it's,
Me? Yeah.
yeah, you're like, who is it?
So there's also a downside of potentially having a scroll mishap if you
Yeah.
fail by enough.
True, if you fail by enough, yeah.
Which is why giving that to us in the starter book of the adventure is kind of cruel.
It is, because you might end up going, let's do it, and then exploding.
I mean, it's an expensive thing, but it's like, it's our chances of mishapping it with are pretty decent.
You say pretty decent. I don't know. What is the chance? If you don't want to try, that's fine. I'm dead, right? So
I mean, a cast.
do what you want.
No, they can reincarnate you.
Yeah,
There's
so
always a different spell.
right? And then
I mean, I don't think fetchling's on the list, but as a something, you'd be alive. I mean, you might be a orc or a
human
an elf.
Or if you roll 100,
the original list for reincarnation is incredibly boring, as I recall, actually.
Yeah.
It is incredibly boring. So, yeah, you're right. A caster level check is, I think it is just your level.
In the D20 PSFSRD, they have an unofficial table that has a lot more options, but
some of them aren't great.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty bad.
And they added Android to it, which...
That's nice, though, because Android should be on it, because if you start as an Android, you should be able to be reincarnated, right?
But originally, it was like only Android souls went into androids.
I mean, what level are we? We're level 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1 die 20 plus 7, and you have to meet or beat a 14. Then it works. That's all I'm saying.
It's really low.
That's what it says.
That's fair.
So I'm hearing.
So hang on. The spell must be of the correct type. So divine or arcane. So technically, it's wit that has to cast it.
Yep.
The user must have the spell on her caster list. So wit would have to have. I believe it is on her caster list because she has access to all clerical spells, and she must have the requisite ability score.
Which she does, right?
Probably
high
enough to cast stuff.
Yeah, high enough to cast it. You can do it. Yeah, high enough to cast spells of that level. And then so it would be on wit to cast that spell off that scroll.
He couldn't. So Alexander couldn't like fake it with his ability or whatever like that.
I could use magic device.
Yeah, he'd have to.
Oh, that would be harder.
He'd have to fool it into meeting the requirement of being a divine caster because he isn't one. So when he casts divine spells, he actually casts them as arcane spells, pretending to be divine spells. Gotcha. They're not divine spells, but this scroll is a divine spell.
Which keeps me from pissing off deities, at least.
Right, but you're just kind of pretending, right? You're mimicking the effect.
Right. Which is pretty good for reincarnating some of that stuff because opening planar channels and things that are.
Yeah, you could run you're just like, hey, look, there's a body over here, and they're like, oh, there's a reincarnate going on, without really looking too hard and going, that's not a real cleric.
Yeah.
That's just a guy.
A guy that knows a lot about magic.
So
that's how Dr. Frankenstein got his start, right?
So casting magic. This is definitely a magical stick.
I say let's identify it and call it there, and we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah, I'd like to try and identify the stick and the items Nick found, if he'll let me.
Yeah, that's fine.
What items, Nick? Oh, on the... Yeah, okay, do it. Identify the stick. What do you need for identifying the stick? Arcana?
I think it's spellcraft.
Yeah, it is spellcraft. You're right. It's spellcraft. Do it. Do it.
That was a 19.
A 19 is probably enough to identify it because you're ridiculously skilled. It is a wand of lightning bolt with 10 charges.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I wish those were rechargeable, but
isn't it though? See, she told you she'd leave you a gift, and just be lucky she didn't use it on you.
That is true.
Especially in an area that had still a couple inches of water in the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I assume that's a minimum caster level wand, but
Yeah, it's minimum caster.
and then for let's see, that's all tech items that Nick found, right?
All the tech items. Oh, in that room. Yes. Oh, on the lady. Yes. Okay. So just roll me one. We'll roll me one engineering.
32.
32. That's pretty awful. Okay. The grenades are concussion grenades. All 5 of them.
Nice.
Headache. Ow.
It is a time-worn 0 pistol. It currently has 2 charges.
I
What's
knew
a
it.
0 pistol?
She's using it 3 times around for 4 rounds in a row, right? And then now it only has 2. She
hit you twice for 3. She hit Nicodemus for 2.
2, yeah.
So
it was fully charged.
Charges. It was fully charged when she started using it. And she is a gunslinger and a tech slinger, so she can recharge it if she needs to.
Nice.
What?
Could have.
So
That's
should
nice
the
feature.
should she not have had to like roll for time warning?
No, she's a gunslinger.
Okay.
It's her chosen weapon, so she doesn't need to roll for it. It just works for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I
nice.
did like I
I mean,
I
honestly, that's again unofficial, because technically tech slinger's just a gunslinger, and a gunslinger starts with like a normal pistol, which means a tech slinger starts with a normal pistol, but I think it's a reasonable thing to say the one gun she has works with her gunslinger abilities.
Yeah, and she's not like a first level gunslinger either, right?
No,
That
she
totally
was a
makes sense.
6th level gunslinger, 3rd level assassin,
yeah.
which is where we get to the conversation about why I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Why
Hal?
are you sad?
We'll tell you about why I'm sad in a minute when we get
And
through
then
it all.
some sort of scatterlight suit, I'm guessing.
She has a masterwork green scatterlight suit.
Ooh.
What does
Wearing
that do?
It protects you against lasers,
Oh, cool.
but no other arm, nothing else apparently. If I remember right.
Piss all armor is the problem. So the scatterlight suit, it's the green one. What does it do? It's +5 AC, max dex bonus of 8. So if you weren't, I mean, it's good for Alexander, maybe. Is it?
But I'm not
Oh.
proficient in armor.
Oh, but it has a spell failure chance.
Yeah.
You're right.
And
Um,
she's still kind of wearing it, so
Yeah, it's designed to reflect beam weapons and provide minimal protection against physical damage.
I thought it was
and you
useless
have
for that.
and you have to activate it, so you still have to turn it on.
But that
Jeez.
one's not time worn, right?
Checking.
'Cause I didn't
Yeah,
know
but
those came in masterwork.
But I wouldn't
No,
think
it's
her.
it's a masterwork green scatterlight suit who's not time worn.
I wouldn't have thought her armor would have helped against my blades too much. I thought those scatterlight armors were kind of sucky.
They are, but they have some AC. The higher level ones give you some armor class. They're not great. They're like +5, which is still not great. It's like
It's not horrible.
it's like just above studded leather.
Yeah, it's
But
a
her dex
decent
is
plastic.
decent too. So she's not awful. She also has dodge and a bunch of other things.
Dodge isn't anything to scoff at, really. It's pretty good.
Okay.
No, I was just like, cool. I'm not scoffing.
So that's what you find. What were we going to say there? You were identifying items. Oh, I was going to tell you why I was sad.
Yeah.
So the character is a gunslinging assassin, right? She's designed to be ranged and assassin-y.
Mhm.
So her tactics say she attempts to enter combat undetected, which she did originally because you were already engaged with her friends. She kind of crept around the corner over here, and was kind of watching the fight that was going on over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she attempts to enter combat undetected. So she wants to like sneak around on the outskirts of combat so that she can study a foe, preferably while fighting the androids. So she has to study them for 3 rounds so she can attempt a death attack.
Right.
Ouch. Well, then we
Problem.
fireballed and all that other stuff in there.
Problem, death attack, if you read it, is melee only.
Oh,
I thought it was within 30 feet if you had a ranged weapon.
Nope. Death attack is melee only.
Interesting.
There's a third-party feat that allows you to do it at range, but it is melee only for death attack.
so is that
Which
just an
makes-
assassin thing then?
It's an assassin ability, and it's
Okay,
really, really bad. And
God, I thought they had that one sniper ability that.
that's
did
not
that.
what she's got. She has death attack from being an assassin, and Assassin Techniques death attack says,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the attack with the melee weapon.
it says, if an assassin studies a victim for 3 rounds and then makes a sneak attack with a melee weapon, so she can sneak attack at 30 feet with her ranged, but it specifically states in death attack with the melee weapon that successfully deals damage, the sneak attack has the additional effect of possibly either paralyzing or killing the target. Studying the victim is a standard action. The death attack fails if the target detects the assassin. Ooh, lots of
So
abilities.
That
Which is-
would have.
Which is why she didn't get to do it on you, because you spotted her. Or recognizes the assassin as an enemy. If the target is denied blah, blah, blah.
Which I'm
If
not.
the victim of such a death attack fails a fortitude save, which is DC 10 plus assassin's class level plus their int mod, the effect is an instant kill and the victim dies.
Wow.
If the saving throw fails against this paralysis effect, they are rendered helpless and unable to act for D6 rounds. If the victim's saving throw succeeds, the attack is a normal sneak attack. Once the assassin completes 3 rounds of study, he must make the takedown attack within the next 3 rounds. If it had attempted and fails, the assassin does not launch the attack within 3 rounds of completing the study. 3 new rounds of study are required. So basically, her whole character is set up around a premise that doesn't actually work in the rules,
Okay.
which kind of makes me sad, because it says she uses her deadly aim when she attacks with her pistol, firing on and I mean, ultimately, it may be saying she tries to study them, then runs in and attacks, but then she's all
Yeah.
about her pistol. So it makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she was never going to use her grit, because that's what prevents her time 1-0 pistol from glitching.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it was kind of a sad thing to me that the whole point was to get the death attack off and then kind of pick off people in combat, but she couldn't get a death attack off because it doesn't really work, and because that she could have done it in the previous fight if we hadn't had that extra combat. So she was hidden, and then the extra people running in, she was just like, fuck this nonsense, and retreated. So I think that was fair, but it then left her on her own to try this sneak attack from hiding in a different location, which Kiernan spotted her in, so she didn't get a chance to do her death attack, even though technically it's against the rules anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Plus I have uncanny dodge, which I don't get flanked.
you don't
by
get,
spells or anything.
you don't lose your
Dex.
dex bonus to armor class.
Yeah, all that kind of fun stuff. So really, I was the perfect
Can you
person
do
for her to
that?
try to
Can
use
you?
that against.
But can you do that against range attacks?
It doesn't specify.
See, that's the problem, right? That's where the rules start to break down. Because
Yeah.
the whole thing is designed for melee attacks, not for ranged. So
I mean, basically, it doesn't say. It's like I can't be caught flat-footed, and I don't lose my Dex bonus to AC, even if the attacker is invisible.
which would mean it wouldn't actually affect you as a death attack. But the
Right.
point being, the whole character here is written against the rules of the game, and
Right.
this whole book is filled with stuff like that. And like the whole idea that it's got an item in it that doesn't actually exist in the book. And it doesn't exist literally anywhere in print. It's not like a common item. It is a specifically generated item for this story, and they just never published it or put it in an addendum anywhere.
Which is
And
still
the
cool.
author
It
has
could
to
be a
go on
minor
his own page and be like, yeah, this is what it was supposed to do. Just seems like they just gave up fucking caring at this point.
Mhm.
If you
I
read
gave into
online,
despair. I give into despair. I just write down anything.
Chat's
left,
right.
left to the
Gunslingers-
judges to discretion.
Gunslingers do get a death attack at like high levels, but this isn't. This comes from assassin. So I'm wondering if they were confused between gunslinger and assassin when they built this combat. It just, I mean, I would have played it as intended, like the death attack would have gone off on her shot, just because that's what they intended it to do. But it seems cruel that you're basically bending the rules. But if you don't, then the combat's, you know, why give her levels of assassin at all? Why don't you give her 3 more levels of gunslinger and make her more dangerous that way?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, then she would have been able to stay out of the fight and have more abilities. That would have made her a level 9 gunslinger, which would have been a serious threat, considering she had a bunch of people with her and she could have stayed out of the fight. But
I would have caught up to her.
you would have done eventually, but I mean, she would have had a lot of stuff to do in that time between you starting the fight and getting out of it. Plus, she has a bunch of other stuff that helps her out. But okay, Kayla is dead. The gunslinger is unconscious.
But not for long.
The Varisian Technic League member has escaped.
So I'm probably going to do rope trick down here somewhere for us to rest in.
Seems like you want to rest now. In a rope trick with your victim, your prisoner.
Probably
I
be.
We'd probably want to search the rooms though before we do it.
Okay, let's call it here as you are, and we can do rest searching and then resting next session.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good.
All right, kids. Thanks for watching. Visit the website, visit the Discord, visit the Patreon, and all those other places. The Twitter and the
Visit
Facebook.
Wizard Dice.
Visit Weezer Dice. They're very good. Nick got me a set, and they're very pretty.
probably
Especially
switch
that big. I like the big honking one. It's pretty cool. You look very educated there, Nicholas.
Big Chungus.
The Chungus. That's pretty cute.
Big Chungus. Big Chungus. Big Chungus.
Yes. Chat
Supple,
saying
supple.
range death attack is a feat, but it's a third-party feat too, right? It's not an
Yeah.
official one.
Now we're looking.
Night chat. I believe that's a third-party feat.
Bye.
So yeah, they wrote themselves into a corner with this, and it was ridiculous. So, night, y'all.
All right.
You're listening to the smooth sound of RPGMP3.com. Dungeon on.